live. And with that, we should be live. Back again for the first time in a while. Because I, as usual, am just not streaming like I'm supposed to. Oh no. I got busy with work, shockingly. Oh, dreaded thing. Oh my goodness, I've actually been back at work lately. Crazy stuff. But we're getting started again where we left off with the Black Death having ended, and we only lost 141k people. You know, just a little drop in the bucket. There's nothing crazy, right? And we still got 400k. Oh, god damn it! I just realized that I've got debug mode on
Somebody
still, and
is in debug mode.
for the millionth time, I've cocked up an Iron Man game because I started it in debug mode. No.
Rip. Rip the Iron Man mode.
Oh, turn that off, I guess. Well, it is what it is. No achievements are allowed for Joff, man. And it's so sad because I even got the river map mode mod, which works with the Iron Man. I checked and it works. I've been playing with that and it's been great. Oh well.
Can you put on the river map mode? I honestly thought it was just a vanilla thing.
Well, there was a vanilla map mode for rivers, but they got rid of it because it was
What?
like a placeholder development thing that they didn't actually intend to have in the full game.
Why not?
I don't know, because it's really useful to be able to click on the map mode and be like, what is everything that's connected to a river? Especially when you're modding the game, like I've been. It's very handy when I can click on it and be like, oh, yeah, that's a place that I haven't added a river to yet. And when I'm playing the game, it's really nice because I can look at areas and be like, damn, Oslo is such a good place to have my capital, but it doesn't have a river, and that kind of sucks. But even though it kind of sucks that Oslo itself doesn't have a river, there's lots of rivers next to it, so that kind of makes up for it. Doesn't change the fact that I.
Oh wait, there's fake Greenland. You look right there. Right next to like the wasteland, on the right side of the wasteland.
Oh, Greenland!
You're really close. Yeah.
And it's part of the Vestfold. That's where Nick's from. And, snowstorm! Wow! A snowstorm has passed through this location. Yay! Just wonderful stuff. Attrition in the snowstorm. Such a lovely location, and yet I need it because it gives lumber. Oh wait, no, I forgot. No, I'm playing as Norway. I'm so used to playing countries that don't have infinite wood. When I'm playing Norway, if I'm ever looking at expand RGO, and it's like, oh no, you're not getting the minus 33% cost reduction from lumber, then something's wrong because you have infinite wood out here. And also because Pagan Norway were able to import a bunch of people to work as well. Oh my gosh, most of the people in this location are slaves working the lumber. If I look at
Yeah, you
majority
mind
social
saying that a
class.
little bit louder so everybody can hear it?
Most people here are slaves. Look at all this.
There you go.
They're all enslaved.
You know,
1,000 slaves working the
in this
fish.
alternate timeline, I might have been black.
Huh?
Because
Oh.
my ancestors were actually my ancestors were actually sought me. Like very
Okay.
very far back, like they came some like very old, distant relatives came from the north of Norway.
And in this timeline, we've got as many as many Crimeans up here as there
Well,
are
granted,
Norwegians. There's even some
they were.
Polatskians. What?
I mean,
What?
that's a little bit. Dare I say that's a little bit more based, but
Pull more. Anyway. I don't remember what exactly I was doing because I
No,
don't think I was
it came from the
assigning.
north, but
Oh,
I don't
that's
know how much
I.
I need. I tried to do my most research about it, and I haven't. Kind of just been a. I think I'd need to take a DNA test to really make sure I was a real Sápmi
Uh-huh.
born this. No,
A
I've just
real
been
real
Norwegian and moved
Sami.
up there.
I need to
Well,
look
like,
sometime at the code for this. Because so with the weird pagan religions, like you've got all of the just basic modifiers you get for having the gods in your pantheon, and so in order just having them in your pantheon, just you get a maritime presence 10%. But then it's a different bonus if you choose to like make them your patron god. 25%, and then the fish output gets added on. So I need to look at how Norway does, well, how the Norse religion does that, because I think that's the only pagan faith that has that much detail put into it. I doubt the Hellenic
I
faith
think you
even
should
does.
raid Scotland. I think you should pillage and raid
Slave,
Scotland. It's
slave
very
raid
nice.
CB.
Yeah,
Do I even have those? No, I don't. I just need
I
normal
bet you
CB.
do.
Go kill Scotland. The
How did
Isles is
Ross
independent.
become independent?
What?
How bad do you have to be doing to get Ross independent?
Ross, who apparently owns some of the Isles.
That's just
Check
that's
if you
just a
can turn
person
your
name and like a
dominions into
last name.
vassals. I That yeah, it's a good point. I might be able to change them. I doubt I could cancel Dominions now. I guess I need to go click on them specifically because I doubt I
Oh
can
no, Vulcan border gore.
change to vassal status minus 158 reasons. That being border distance. Yeah, this ain't happening. Apparently I can annex them though. Huh?
It just takes forever. It just takes a very long time.
Oh, I guess it's because the game has yeah, I can annex them. So the thing is, the dominions, because like Norway and Greenland are dominions. Dominions normally can't be annexed for 50 years, but I guess they've just got predetermined like pre-game start dates that they became dominions. So you
I
can
also
vassalize them sooner.
noticed a little bit of Balkan border gore. If you mind looking down there.
The Karasids, the Ottomans. Whoa! Oh!
Yeah. Uh,
Mm.
Look at how they massacred my boy.
The Byzantines allied with Serbia, so surely they'll be fine. They'll survive now, right? Just ignore the fact that Georgia owns this island. Christ.
What in the? This is all your fault. You did this.
What,
This is all a butterfly effect from you.
what did I do?
Starting the game. You started the game. That's your problem.
Oh, Kingdom of Sardinia. Wait,
Well, Burgundy's
Boss.
independent.
Wait, that means the Boss family are the ones that rule against the. Oh, no, it's Barcelona. It's just a region. Never mind. The Boss family is the family that runs the Judicate of Arborea at Game Start.
Yeah, it's kind of Sicily game. You had Queen get into power. That was my dynasty. Then you made her Maltese.
Guess I'll unpause. I don't remember because it's been a while now, so I don't remember what exactly I was doing. Okay, Scotland is attacking Clan de Boy.
How did Holland die to Jewett? How how did any of this happen? Why? It's really gross and I hate it.
And then Julik also has this guy as a vassal. Fiefdom, in fact. Then yeah, France
Yeah.
owns the Guelders land.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Brabant is actually doing pretty good though.
They're doing pretty good by just mostly being in the same place that they start at.
Well, they've conquered some. They've made some amount of progress. I mean, Brabant is not in a horrible place at game start. They're probably in the best place game start.
Oh
How?
no.
How?
Oh, damn it.
Oh.
Yeah, because that's right. I played played the start of this game during, because I'm on the beta, so that means every time that they push something to the open beta, it gets, I'm playing with it without realizing it. So, because of that, there was a patch that they had for a bit that caused the AI to take ridiculous amounts of land. Like they would take land like as long as they're able to, without thinking of like any of the the logic behind it. So that's why there's some terrible border gore now. It should theoretically be less bad in Ohm, but it's already fucked because Hungary's got random bits of land in the fucking
Oh.
middle of Lithuania. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh
What's
no.
going on in the middle of the Teutons? There's like a green guy in there.
That's one of their vassals that
Pomoria?
is independent, I
Polynesia?
guess. What is it? Riga Lettonie. Why do they own this? Wow. Um, the save got kind of doomed by when I started it, unfortunately.
You know, you could always colonize the north with your newfound African population.
So I can't actually colonize much, because I can colonize this little bit of land up here, but I can't colonize most of Scandinavia because Sweden and Novgorod have a treaty that means that they're the only people allowed to colonize certain bits of the region, and it's kind of annoying because I shouldn't be beholden to
Make them
that.
break the treaty.
I would have to, in a war with Sweden, spend 10 war score on forcing them to abandon their claims to a certain bit of land. And that would give me the ability to try colonizing it, but Sweden can still colonize it even if they don't have the claim enforced on it, which is kind of annoying. So,
You know, at least it stops the AI from colonizing up there and doing stupid shit. Like,
no, it wouldn't because
imagine.
it would not because they can still do it. I
So
would
they
need to
can.
spend 10 war score to force them to abandon the claim, which means that I am capable of colonizing it. But they would still be able to as well. I can't stop them from being able to.
No, I was just talking about all of the AI doing it, like the Livonians or something, or the Danish going up there for no reason.
But they can't either. No one's allowed to take it except for. Oh, you're saying that the reason that that exists is to stop the stupid like random AI from
Yeah,
doing. Oh, okay, that's a good point. That's I hadn't considered that. That's kind of the whole reason that
yeah.
Vicky did some similar thing really early on in development, to stop random
I
people from
think.
colonizing the Canadian Arctic and such.
Yeah, uh, random people getting new to it doesn't really make sense. Same in this scenario.
Mandinka. 43% Mandinka, 24% Hausa, 20% Norwegian, and 11% Mustarabi, which is the Jewish Maghrebi culture.
I think you should send them to the New World eventually.
I could colonize some of Russia, but should I?
Do it.
Should I really
Do it.
colonize this? Is it
African
really?
Russia.
There's like 4 tiles here that I could colonize in this
Oh,
area. Then what?
got amazing things like pearls. Oh, that's owned by Novgorod.
Like so I could colonize these two on the coast, and then that would
Sure.
give me the privilege of colonizing further inland for more lumber and fur. The glorious food resource of fur and wild game.
Well, you never know what's gonna come in handy. You might want to have a prison colony, so where you can put your bad, free
Mhm.
labor. Yeah. Wait, you can send them to Greenland. That's
Send
a
them
much
to
better idea.
Greenland. We're going to Greenland, guys. Send all the Mendinka pops to Greenland. I just can't decide which religious aspect to add the
You want
god to be
pop
the
growth. You want the top one.
0.02% pop growth over, but there's such it's like the max literacy of 5% and research rate at the same time.
That might be slightly better. But
Because
I
all
have to
that
imagine.
Freya is doing is pop growth and, well, cultural tradition, which not the biggest priority. Oh, I actually have a CB on Scotland because of Orkney.
Do it. Go invade them. It's time. Literacy. I think you get the literacy one. Make people literate and make sure except the Africans you just sent here. They don't need to read or anything.
Odin. Faith improved. I could. Do we? You know, I'm realizing. Do slaves probably decrease your average literacy?
They're in the north. No one really needs to see that. They'd have to go too far north to see it. And at that point, what you can actually do is that you just say, you saw nothing. Because it's actually that far north. And then you see if you go that far north, you're a crazy person, then you have to write to arrest them. See? I'm helping here. I'm helping by thinking of these brilliant solutions. England owns the Edinburgh market, so...
Unfortunately, yeah. Unfortunately, England does own the Edinburgh market. Oh, this is just what I was talking about earlier in VC. Lancaster vassal of France, because they were disloyal.
You know, you could always make the Orkney market.
The Orkney market. Oh no. Oh no.
Actually, if you
I
go
can
up...
see the Glasgow market.
No, if you go up... Orkney is actually a good
It's
spot
so
for...
far away from everything that's useful though. The Glasgow market.
you're
Oh
pretty
no,
far
they
away.
own Glasgow too. Fuck.
Yeah, it's your only option. You have to do it.
I don't like this.
Well, can it connect to your market? Like the market that you already have?
No, not realistically, no.
Okay, then you have to... And I think you're just gonna have to bite the bullet and do the Orkney market, because it's probably your best bet.
Eh.
Imagine how much you can spread Norse Gale in this very beautiful region.
What if I want to spread Norse? I don't want to spread Norse Gale.
Well, that's a superior culture because you have more.
I'm the superior culture because I'm more Norse.
Well, you actually have African heritage because you see.
Why is that? What does that have to do with claims on Scotland?
Falling through the threat.
I'm gonna take your shit, Scotland, and then England's gonna beat my ass. Why is England so weak right now?
Well, you can get slaves from them. You can just try and out-navy them and get slaves from them. Wait, they took the Isle of Man! That's amazing. You can make the Empire Man. You needed it. You need to get it.
You're right.
Make the Isle of Man market.
No. No. The Imperium of Man. One day I'll be good enough at the game that I can make the Empire of Man. But this is not that day.
We both played since launch, but you played a lot more than me, so I think you could maybe do it.
I'm not that good.
Manticus.
I've played, but
Maybe
I
one
ain't,
day.
I ain't like forming
one
the
day.
Empire of Man good.
All you have to do is conquer the entire world, and that should be pretty easy.
Mm-hmm. Sleep 4,000 pops on man right now. They do start with the Galloglass Sept, though, as I was talking about, so that means that they get to, when they raise levies, raise, one, count 'em, one, Galloglass unit. Whoa. Hello, Aim. I'm sitting here in the shadows. Yeah, those are some sharp mountains. And we're declaring war on Scotland. Oh, yes. Finally. My son, Crown Prince Burger. Yes. Burger beyond boat. Why cannot you no join the cabinet. No, where is he? Why can't I appoint him as a captain? He's leading the navy. Oh. No. No, I said no. There.
Well, his name is Burger. Wait, you should send him to America.
I will send my glorious son Burger Bjalbo to the Americas, yes, of course.
Well, his name is literally Burger, so I mean, I can't really think of any more fitting person to go to the Americas.
Me neither. It's a foolproof plan. There's not enough boats. Oh no. There's only enough boats for 1.6k guys. Oh.
Well, that's basically the entire Scottish army.
I should have built. That's true. I should have built an actual navy first. But, yeah. I don't really want many of these things. Trade efficiency would be fine. I don't really care for the. I don't really want a cathedral either. Well, actually, I don't have a cathedral in Oslo. Like that'd be useful, actually. Never mind.
Well, why would you want a cathedral when you're Norse?
Because convert people to Norse and get more church people.
It would be a temple, and it would be a cathedral.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't be a cathedral either, and yet here you are. So, do you ever think about that?
Well, I was never claiming to be a cathedral.
But you wanted to.
I never wanted to be a cathedral. Never once wanted to be a cathedral. I'd actually really rather be a grand mosque. See, big difference there. Big difference. You can always convert to Islam.
Right. One thing I can do is consolidate regiments and then split them up. Oh my gosh, I can only fit like 1k guys here. Change slave law to be able to convert slaves to the religion? Why? Why should I do that?
You should let more Norse people. And then you'd have a Norse revolter African tag in the Norse. So.
I am genuinely curious. It is a question of me just I don't know why. That it is your opinion that I should do that. so funny to see the African pagan religions. Why would I get rid of that?
Well, you get to still see their culture. You're only changing the way they think.
Such an incompetent ruler. He is incredibly dumb.
Well, why don't you abdicate?
Don't think that's typically an option. The clergy can be... No, I don't have any prestige anyway.
Could you send him on any hunting trips? To get in
No.
an accident?
I could have him lead an army, theoretically. I don't know why he can't right now. What is he doing?
Do it. I mean, why can't he...
Or maybe he's just so dumb he can't.
Well, that's a good thing. You want him to die in battle.
Right?
He's not nearly as good as Burger.
I'll get one more shipment of dudes.
I'm pretty sure Scotland only really has like a few, anyways.
Yeah, they've got 1.5k or something. 1.1.
Yeah, you're probably fine with the 2 that you have there.
Yeah, but if I lose the
already
2k, like if the 2k isn't enough for one reason or another, then that means I need to go through the process of grabbing more guys, and that means that like the entire stack I'd send would die.
Well, it is true.
I'd prefer they don't.
How happy
So,
do you think
yeah,
it was
John-
going to be that you took the rest of Scotland?
John T, why should I allow enforce religion on slaves? I would like to know why you would say that that is the better choice. Send forth the dudes.
You're starving, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, they are. But once they... Oh, I am still in the Swedish Union. That's right. I do. Because the inheritance hasn't happened yet. Once until the succession happens, I'm still gonna be in a union with Sweden. Because we don't share the same religion. So once
The previous king randomly converted to Norse. Only converted one of his realms to Norse. Just left it at that, which is pretty interesting. I mean, that's a pretty dumb decision right there.
It's kind of strange. Yeah. No one knows why he did this. We're all very confused. To this day, I don't know why.
You got like
Like,
landed on the British Isles, the British Isles. It's only a matter of time until all of Scotland is Norse and owned by you in particular.
50 slaves! Oh my goodness, so many! Oh, what a glorious day!
Yeah, I mean, well, once England declares on you, and because they want the rest of Scotland, you can get a whole lot of slaves from them.
Yeah, because I'll beat them.
Yeah, you'll actually be able to do this. Right? You'll be able to steal
Yeah.
the English slaves and then turn them
Oh.
into Mamluks.
No wonder I'm not making money. I'm paying for tons of stability. Whoops.
Well, you did kind of need it, considering you're at 1 stability right now.
I did kind of need it for the Black Death. I don't really need it as much right now. I would rather be making the money, even though I do like the extra estate satisfaction from having stability. Very nice.
You lose stability a lot in this game, so I mean, spending on it isn't usually a bad idea.
Yeah. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. And speaking of yeah. Speak of, things that cause you to lose stability. I wasn't paying attention to the issue. I was expecting to get at least one event for the Parliament issue. I have more votes than Sweden does right now? Oh.
Yeah, I think you have better population.
Well, in that case, it's almost unfortunate that the union's gonna end because we have different, different laws. Oh, because Magnus is in Sweden right now. So, my succession law. I've got same religion, and I missed the opportunity now to use the parliament to law change any religion. Because theoretically, if I had changed the law to any religion, if I had gone any religion, and then because I'm currently stronger than Sweden technically, then I could have enforced any religion on Sweden and then kept them in the Union. But that's not going to happen.
You might still have some amount of time.
I will theoretically have to convert Sweden by force.
Well, then you get free labor, and that's a good thing. How did Denmark get Scania?
I don't know. Ruler, Magnus is 39, so it would be pretty. It'd be pretty tight, the timing on it, but it's theoretically possible. Now the thing is that Sweden's probably going to scale in power again as they're colonizing now, and they're going to start recovering from the Black Death, so they'll probably scale and become greater ranked power than me. But I don't know. If I conquer and subjugate Scotland, that might tip the balance again.
Magnus kind of looks like a guy who would sell Scania for a lollipop, so I wouldn't trust him.
He did sell it.
He looks like he should be wearing a propeller hat, to be honest.
You'll never believe this, but he's kind of dumb. Yeah. I love seeing fishing boats fight each other because they don't have any cannons.
Just kind of throw books.
So, did I capture their fishing boat? I think I captured... No. Wait! Iceland has... No. I don't know. Anyway. Land the troops finally, please. They've been trying to land and they've been starving. Right.
Oh yeah, what would happen to Sweden's flag if you converted to Norse?
I don't think that anything changes about their flag. Like, my flag didn't change.
Oh, they have a cross flag. It would probably change. Oh no, they don't. Not in this game. Yeah, what about Denmark?
The cross flags aren't a thing for a long time yet. Oh wait, Denmark has the cross flag already.
Yeah?
Damn.
What would happen if they became Norse?
It's a good question. We'll have to find out.
In theory,
Oh,
there
no.
has to be. Okay.
There's one professional transport ship.
If I had the time and the patience, I'd look through the files, but... And I do have the time, just less patience, so I'll look through the files. If I can't find it, then it's whatever.
build, and can build more jewelry. What are we using? Yeah, silver. Yeah, figures. We're using our own silver that we're producing, and then buying amber from Denmark.
Where are the maps stored?
I can't. You're being really quiet today, or at least right now.
Yeah, no, I'm real life quiet.
Oh.
I'm not really super energized today. Yeah, I'm trying to find a map. Or not map, but I was looking at the map file in the flag file. In the Steam one. The Steam EU5 folder. Never know, I could always make my own mod. It'd be amazing, beautiful, and awesome.
There was one singular noble cavalryman from Iceland who was marching around the Scottish Highlands. What a brave soul. No, inflation, stop. I need to get more slaves. Huh. I don't know why I got more slaves, but 300 more Scots showed up. I've stolen 1,300 Scots just in Oslo itself. In total, I've got 203 Highlanders and 1,300 Scots. Yeah. And I'm gonna take even more because they're unoccupying land. So when Scotland's right now unsieging stuff, I'm gonna siege it back, and that's gonna mean I take even more.
You're starving now. You're starving now. You don't want that to happen.
Yeah, well, I'm winning the siege at the moment, so.
Oh, it doesn't mean that you're gonna get it. It means that you might end up starving on it.
Well, you gotta have a little faith, Arthur. Oh. Damn, they enacted unified succession, and I didn't notice that Sweden had gotten more power than me. Whoops. So that means that I wasted a bunch of my estate's loyalty, because they are grumpy now. Due to, they're grumpy due to me having, need to go and siege back Aberdeen. This is getting bad. This is a risky move. Oh. But I also won the siege. Okay. Very good.
Yeah, the maps aren't actually in one unified file. They're just split up. They have coat of arms and different elements of the map. Or not. Why do I keep saying map when I'm talking about flags? I think I might just be sleep deprived today.
Perhaps.
People in the audience, get rest. Don't be like me.
I don't think most of them can. I'm inclined to believe that people would be having a hard time hearing you.
Probably. I don't know how entertaining I am right now.
I just mean with your volume level. I don't know if it would be picking you up over the in-game sounds.
Yeah, I am kind of quiet.
Oslo finished building that. Starting to run out of the really valuable stuff to build in Oslo. tanneries are still really valuable. I guess I will still build more of those then. Them Catholic zealots are real grumpy. I just don't understand. Why can't we all come together under Odin's love? His loving embrace.
Well, they'll figure it out soon. Eventually. Even if Odin's love is a little forced sometimes. Just underestimated. Hopefully you don't actually have a revolt that pops up.
There will be the slave uprising. I'm not as sure about, but the Catholic zealots are probably going to end up revolting. Remember leaving Union? Yep, still that. A new Gialvo just dropped.
Is there any way, any possible way to keep those boats
I need to turn your volume up again. Alright, you're back on 200% volume again.
Is it? Okay, I have voice meter up. I'm just being quiet again. Or I'm just being quiet. I can put my microphone closer to my face if that helps a little bit.
That's fine. I just turned you up is all. But the way that the way I would have to keep Sweden in the Union, I would need to become a higher great power score than them, so that I can enforce my rules on them, and become the senior partner, because right now it's the Swedish Union. So I'd need to become the senior partner. Theoretically, I'd need to actually declare war on them for it. Actually, it would need to be create CB, war for seniority. So I need to war for seniority, and then I would need to change my law to for heir religion to any religion. So my law would be any religion, and I need to do that after I enforced myself being the senior partner. That would then cause Sweden to be forced to follow my succession law, and then as a result, they would also have same heir, or they would have the same heir as me, even though they're a Catholic country.
Okay, probably doable.
But if it doesn't happen, then I'll just keep attacking Sweden and stealing their pops. Well, oh well.
You know, maybe if you have a couple more thousand Swedish people in your country, then there'll be less Swedish people in Sweden, which means that they'll be less powerful.
Smart.
Very lowborn.
Would promote to head of cabinet, but I just spent a bunch of legitimacy on that.
You know, imagine the chances that one of the African pops managed to
show
gain
up in
freedom.
the court.
Yeah. Show up in the court.
So, is it possible for me to look at slaves? They're all slaves. So this is so the thing with this, by allowing them to keep their religion, they will stay as slaves. They won't be getting culture converted, and they won't be able to get freedom as a result. I assume the reason that John Wyrnall was saying that I should allow, or I should enforce my religion, is so that the slaves get converted, and then they're able to become a normal pop, they become just a citizen, and then also their culture gets converted, and everyone's just in general more happy. Hello, Frank. It's been a while. As for how it's going, things are going well. We're doing pagan Norway, and when you are pagan, as opposed to the Catholic religion, most Christian faiths, that means you have slavery enabled, which means that because Norway has a shit ton of these random locations out in the mountains that no pops want to live in, so because there's no pops, no one wants to live up in like the Norwegian mountains and chop down wood. I have got like most of the pops in this random location of Aldal, which is an Arctic mountain forest. Yeah, it's a mountainous Arctic forest which produces wood. So no one wants to be here. So instead we've literally got 37% of them are Mandinka slaves. There's also a bunch of Hausa, and even 51 Mustaravi, which is the Jewish North African culture. So the cultural diaspora of this country is hilarious due to that. Also, right now we're invading Scotland, which means that we're kidnapping a bunch of Scottish pops to become slaves. Yeah. The joke, Frank, is that this is like Netflix Vikings, Netflix Vikings canonical Norway. Yeah. So theoretically, what I could do is so right now I have a law. I have a law right now that states socioeconomic, probably religion. Slave conversion. So right now I've got allow slave religion, which means that we don't convert slaves' religions, so they give more output, and they get a little more literacy, and you get humanism progress. But this means you do not convert slaves' religion, and that means you will not convert their culture. So they will stay as slaves. You won't like turn them into proper citizens ever once you've religiously and culturally converted them, because you just won't. So you keep them that way. But then it makes you humanist as a result. So the question that keep having to think about is it a good idea to enforce slave religion? So the idea is like we purchase the slaves and then we rehabilitate them into like being citizens, and or do we focus on the slavery? But if you focus and keep the slaves, then you have to deal with the slave uprisings and then the zealots of their religion. So I don't know. That's yeah. But in the meantime, regardless, we are just continuing to siege Scotland, and as we siege more Scottish stuff, we keep capturing more pops. We've stolen a total of from Scotland alone 3,000 some people.
Oh. Oh no.
Yeah, and we've only sieged half the country. There's plenty more. So yeah, just wait until we fight like a big country like England. Yeah.
Yeah, once England gets mad at you and declares war on you for trying to be on their precious island, yeah, you'll have a lot of English slaves. It's not gonna be pretty.
And that's where that's where the whole topic of converting their religion becomes more and more a serious thought in my head of like, damn, maybe I do want to actually convert these people. Otherwise, I'm gonna just have way too many of these Catholic slaves that hate me, and I won't even necessarily have jobs for them. And if you don't have jobs for them, then they're just sitting there not being especially useful. Shiltram guy poking away. This is one of the things when it comes to modding that I'm actually really looking forward to doing, funnily enough, is like the unit sprites, because the big thing with that I'm like the plan is with the Kyangol mod is that there's the big emphasis on magic versus mundane, and the magic focused countries would use for like most of the game, their armies would still be using like medieval weaponry because they're just magicifying their ancient ass like fighting tactics for most of the game. So that you would just like add cannons over time. They'd get cannons, sure, but most of their weapons other than that would, because it would just be like mages. Funny stuff. Aberdeen. Yeah, more people, because they keep unsieging Aberdeen. And every time I re-siege Aberdeen, it means that I need to... I get more pops every time I take it back. Anbenar EU5 when? Well, they've posted images of it. They've converted their map. So they're working to convert all of their stuff into EU5.
It's very technically playable.
In the most technical sense, it does not crash. Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, for my
We're
own...
actually getting those slaves.
Meanwhile, for my own mod, it's going to be... I'm going to, because it's a new mod, going to be taking the approach that they took when, back when Anbenar was a new thing. So it's going to be a case of, slowly going region by region, adding mechanics and content for those nations as you go. But in their case, they are theoretically going to be adding the whole map in at once. So I don't know how they're going to go about that. Because like that becomes a case of like how long is it going to be until it's playable? Because if they're
also,
trying,
you have to remember to take the Isle of Man.
Also remember to take the Isle of Man. 86% war score, so yeah, I'll definitely be able to take it.
I think Anbenar is still miles away from being actually playable in EU5. Like, I'd say the EU4 version of Anbenar is going to be the better Anbenar for quite a while.
See, here's the thing, right? I kind of wish, I don't think they're going to do it, but I kind of wish that they were going to do what I'm doing because I want to play Anbenar. So I would prefer that they did, and I appreciate what you're saying, Frank. I'm going to keep doing the work. I'm not the only one who's doing it either. There's more folks than just me working on it. But I kind of wish that Anbenar was instead of just converting their whole map. I kind of wish they were doing what they they did when they first were working on the mod in the olden times, which is to say, work on just a little bit of the map at a time. So even though they technically have all these locations, just like X them out. Don't actually apply them to the game, and instead focus in on Canor again. Give us a playable Canor that has like all this like content specifically for Canor instead of just having the huge map, because Anbenar is a mod that is the emphasis of it. And yeah, no, 100% war score. I just want to finish occupying it and getting more slaves first. But Anbenar is a mod where the big focus of it, the reason people play it is for those mission trees and that very specific flavorful content for those different tags. And if they're trying to do the whole map at once, that means it's either going to take ages for it to be, it's either going to take ages for it to be in a playable state, and then I will be a sad, or it will be playable and there just won't be that flavor. So. They have 300 plus people modding in Anbenar. I think that's why they can afford to do that. That's a very good point. It's a very big project now. So who knows? Maybe it won't take long for them to add very flavorful stuff in a timely fashion.
I think if you try and do way too much in a very short period of time, you're inevitably going to burn yourself out. That's why I think it's going to take a while if they were smart. It'd be smart to focus on particular regions, which is I would assume that's what they are doing, but I would have to hear what they are doing first to know what they are doing.
If they've got a lot of people working on it, then maybe there comes a point when you've got a lot of people working on any project that you just don't have, you can't like put all those people on the same place, so to speak. You can't have every single one of those people all working on Canor, for example. There's just not enough room.
Yeah. I mean, they have a lot of people. That's the biggest benefit. But I'm kind of a believer in the fact that sometimes the less people, the better. If they can all be informed and have a much better grip on a project than a very large amount of people. But having a very large amount of people makes it so you can complete things very fast if you actually organize it well. It's just a lot to organize well. You know, just a cute little you'll survive it, and it's not even gonna fire. You don't even need to think
England.
about it.
England's in it,
It's
my
not even it's
dude.
not even going to happen. They're too busy.
You,
They're too busy fighting France. You don't even need to think about it really.
you are trying to get me killed. You are trying to
Well,
get
it's
my
not
ass
Iron
killed.
Man anymore.
It's still Iron
It's not
Man, even
I.
though it's broke. I'd have to go into the save file
Well,
un-Iron Manify it, even though I broke it. And as for it's a lot of land, thought you had to get control over your land and not expand like crazy. Well, the thing is, I am a country with a. Actually, it's not as big as I thought. I thought I had a higher decentralization than that, but no, I've got a bunch of things that push me towards being more even. I've got enough decentralization that I can afford to have more vassals. I've got how much? How much do I have? Plus 12 loyalty? Could definitely be better. So the point is, I can handle a lot of vassals, especially since I'm a monarchy. What's our movie? What are people doing? Yeah, the Anbanar team has typically been very split up into like the people working on different regions and such. So I imagine that it's just those people moving from EU4 to EU5 doing that same stuff.
you know, England's probably never going to declare on you. I mean, coalitions are a joke in this game, right?
The Hansa could join a coalition against me.
They're really easy to defeat. They're not a threat in the slightest.
Dude, are you hearing what I'm saying? England could mop the floor with me by itself.
Not if you just lock in.
I don't
I'm
like
really
you.
going to make you do it, am I?
I don't like you.
Well, I mean, they got France says Lancaster. I mean, France has got to take the opportunity and start mopping England instead. It's
He did say
beautiful. I think
lock
it would
in,
work really
yes.
well.
He said just take the land and lock in. That's what I just did. I
Yeah, and then you
can
could
I
take all of
really
England to get an
that
even bigger coalition.
59 war score to vassalize Scotland.
Okay, that might actually be worth it for how much you're saving in AE.
It still um doesn't
It's
change it
going to
all
be a
that much.
lot. It's going to
Doesn't
be a lot. But that coalition, like, it is a lot more manageable. It's only like Irish guys in the English. I don't think you're really going to be dealing with anybody else out of that. Uh, like I just don't know. Like I don't. Yeah, maybe being Norse is not really helping because that's
No,
probably going
it,
to add to it.
everyone just has an innate dislike of me because I'm Norse. Yeah, that does not help.
Can you enforce religion or?
Not like this. The enforced religion thing is something I'd have to do to them from the vassal screen when they're loyal. That's the problem. It, but having Scotland as a vassal would be nice because that means I could use them for like claims to take back Scottish land from England.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is a great decision. 100 AE, I've dealt with that as Brabant before. That didn't end badly at all.
I could
So,
form the North Sea
wait,
Empire.
Europa has the fucking EU flag?
Okay,
Oh
okay,
my god, that's
okay.
hilarious.
Right, right. If you're a republic and you form Europa, it becomes referred to as the Union of Europa.
Hmm. About a theocracy. I want to do a theocracy Europe. I want to.
Yeah, Scandinavia into North Sea Empire into Europa? Question mark. Dear God.
Yeah, Europa Universalis.
Well,
There you go. I feel like this is a really good peace deal. This has no possible bad effects to it whatsoever.
Bruce fucking hates
You.
me. He's 8% loyal.
What you should actually do is make them Norse while you're at it.
So I can't do that until they're loyal. And I need to wait for
Well,
a long time for them to stop being upset about having been declared war on. So I need to
once
go.
they stop coping and seething about a name bull poop,
See
I
you,
think we'll be
Frank.
fine.
See you, Frank. You write your lab reports, my dude.
Lab reports. Why are you listening to us? You're lighting. You see, I can't even
Take your
speak.
time. Take your time. You'll get there.
No, I found out not that long ago. I like when I was a kid, I unironically had a speech impediment, which explains a lot. I had to go to fucking speech therapy, and yeah, I feel like that explains a lot. No, yeah, I think Scotland probably just a couple months away from being Norse. Really,
Yeah.
they'll figure it out.
Yeah.
They might be a little bit mad that like a lot of their people are slaves now, but what you're gonna have to tell them is that they're coping and seething.
Listen. 28% of the population of Oslo may be Scottish slave. No, wait. It's actually 32% because the Highlanders too. 32% of the population of Oslo may be Scottish slaves.
Look at your culture map, please. I need to see this on the fucking culture map. Oh,
Yeah, there's just yellow. This yellow dot there. For Oslo. Yeah.
oh my god. What have you done?
They're all in Oslo because I built the slave market there. So the slave market in Oslo means that all of the slaves, since there's only one slave market in my country, that means that they all go to this.
I think you need to build more.
Of course, surely. I need Stavanger. I need Tonsberg. Bergen. Yep. I gotta crank out the the slave markets. But
Yeah,
I do
once
think
England declares that coalition war, you'll be able to get a lot of slaves off of that.
if I don't, I am starting to realize though with how small the Norwegian population is, if I don't allow, if I don't enforce my religion on the slaves, I'm never gonna culture convert these people, and then I'm gonna have a huge problem as the game goes on. Because I'm now
Well, make them Norse.
I'm only 10% Norwegian. Well, yeah, then that's what I'd have to do. Could try to vassalize Denmark. I think Denmark is a little high on the totem pole for that right now. But I also am missing
Well,
one
they're
key
heathens.
thing. I currently do not have a sergeantry, and now the sergeantry is super cheap because I've built the tannery. So it is time to build one at last, and with that, I will have some I'll have professional troops, and I can probably demolish the Swedes or Danes. Even though I'll have less troops than the Danes, and my levies need to recover. I'll have less troops than the Danes, but the professional troops, especially if I make them cavalry, would be able to dominate against the.
I think you should do some
British
Swedish demolition. Demolish the local IKEA and then go down to the Lego factory and then demolish that.
to demolish the local IKEA.
Yeah, and then go down to the Lego factory after you're done demolishing the IKEA and demolish that. I mean, you catch my drift.
Mm-hmm. Vassalize Denmark.
Holy, they have so much HRE land.
They've got Estonia as well.
Estonia is not HRE land, so I wasn't really focusing as much on that. I'm just focusing on the HRE because that's more cursed. Because they really shouldn't be expanding in the HRE.
I kind of think 1420. God, it takes so long even to annex Iceland. I really see. I can't enforce religion on Iceland because it's a dominion, which is a bit of a problem. Because I kind of want them to be my religion.
Well, you can always send slaves over there.
No, because they
Make
can't
them a
have
different
slaves.
religion.
They can't have slaves because
Well,
they are
that's
hampering their own economy. Their economy could be actually.
That's
Never mind.
just-
I'm just coping. They actually have all of their RGOs employed.
I mean, you could always take a little nod off the current Canadian economy. I mean, you got, well, once you find India, it's very possible.
So by taking a nod off the current Canadian economy, are you saying that I need to siphon income from Iceland and send it to the east? Is that what you're saying?
Well, what you need to do is that you need to you need to import a bunch of people from all around the world to get labor.
I think. So the reason I'm thinking about, like, the reason that it takes, I always forget this. The reason it's going to take so long for me to annex Iceland is because they're not Norwegian. They're they're Icelandic, and them being Icelandic means that they have a different cultural tradition than me. So every time that it's calculating me trying to annex them, it's calculating my cultural influence versus their cultural tradition. But if I enforce culture on them, then they'll be Norwegian, and if I try to annex them, it will in fact be easier than the alternative. So enforcing culture on my shitty external colony stuff to just make it all Norwegian would be useful, because that will make it easier to annex them later. Because I definitely will need to annex them, I think. But at the same time, the main dominions is useful because that's a different type of subject that I can't make. John T really thinks I shouldn't enforce culture on them. Okay. Okay.
Well, you already have Scotland. They have enough on your plate. There is a chance that England will invade you. I'm not sure it's going to be in a coalition war.
They despise me.
They do. But I don't know if it's going to be in a coalition war. Oh no. Golden Horde go could revel the fucking nobles. I like seeing which random thing destroys the Golden Horde. No, I think you just need to go demolish IKEA.
This isn't destroying them. This is just a civil war. They go through a lot
right
of
after it, they immediately collapse.
So improving relations with England. Yeah, I was about to do that, and then I lost just a little too much. Yeah, I'll give myself. I was thinking about doing that, but you now saying that, John, is a. Yeah, I'll do it then, because I was debating it. I'll spend just a little bit on Diplo so that I can get the one diplomat. And
I think you need to declare on Sweden.
No.
I think what you need to do is build up your army and declare on Sweden, and then
I think I'm gonna not.
Maybe Oslo. Maybe Oslo will be a majority Swedish place, and it'll be beautiful.
It probably would, no joke. There's only 23k people there. Yeah.
Well, are the slaves going elsewhere? Well, it seems like it actually.
There's not much population movement.
The north. Why is the north more populated? Look. Look at the green up there. Like, what? Why is that better populated? What's the culture there? Is this slavery or
No,
just oceanic?
it's just Norwegians living here.
Okay, I mean, I thought you might have to build a slave quarters there then.
I don't have professional armies. I can't research armories if I don't have professional armies yet. But once I have professional armies, it will definitely be a rushing for armories situation because I need to be able to hold off at least England.
Yeah. I think best case scenario, you can mop up whatever England hasn't already completely ate.
I don't really I don't know if I want to be spending time like I can wait for my vassals to get CBs on some people, I guess potentially, but I don't know if I want to be spending the effort to get the CBs myself
Yeah.
because
I mean,
I think I want
Ross.
to be changing my slave conversion law to allowing slave conversion so I can actually convert and then assimilate the pops.
Yeah. The
Because I've
like
got all these
random.
7,000 slaves here, um, but okay, 4,000. Like they're all working the wheat, but I can't really do anything with them other than RGOs. So there comes a point where I've just got more of them than I can use, and I kind of just want them to be functioning members of society. Crazy, I know. Slaves don't pay taxes, and slaves that don't pay taxes and don't have jobs, kind of useless.
Oh yeah, the reason why you're freeing them is because you want them to pay taxes. That's so
Yes,
humane.
yes. There aren't actually any. Yeah, there's no slave trades going on right now in the Oslo market. I really just I do not need more. That's a disgusting little island there that they own. Yeah. Then again, I'm not much better. Yuck! The Isle of Man's population, its cultural distribution. Ugh. Hmm. Anything I'd actually like to build? Oh yeah, Taylor's Guild, but oh, there is actually wool there. So, but you can't use wool for. No, you can. Okay, you can use wool for the Tailor's Guild as well as the normal Spinner's Guild thing. But the Spinner's Guild is the more profitable one for the moment. Hmm. Yeah, what's the crown power at? 27. Not bad. Wouldn't mind some more communalism and stab investment cost from the tribes. And getting more I kind of want decentralization right now. So I don't mind giving privileges to them that give me more decentralization progress. I am improving relations with Scotland. Oh yeah, yeah, you can see it just above my head. Sergeantry in Oslo needs to employ. Employ! Yes. We shall recruit many men. It will be beautiful. But I could fabricate a CB on Sweden. I kind of think I should spend... Yeah, that's a decent amount of expenditure on Diplo spending, but I need to get a diplomat so that I can start building a spy network on Sweden. Yo, all of the extra, I think, building level increased because of population? Yeah. There's so many slaves in Oslo that it actually increased the building cap, I think. So I can get another jewel smith. Any more? I probably want some of these RGOs though. I remembered sturdy grains being really important. Really in demand last time I was playing this. Oh yeah, what's the food situation like? Yeah, the food situation isn't actually bad. Unfortunately, this livestock is in an art. No, Burger! My only son, Burger! No, my only son? Yeah, my only son, because my other... Wait, that was a daughter, too. Yeah, my only son, Burger Bialbo! He died in a hunting accident! Oh, the terrible reality of the situation draws on all. But, before he died, he had a son named Magnus. No, not Magnus again. Crown Prince Magnus Bialvo again. No. Sorrow overtakes the court. This is devastating. Not devastating because my son's dead.
But I'm gonna deafen because I have supper. So I'll probably be gone for a supper eating amount of time, but I don't. I'll see if I come back. I'll let you know if I end up leaving. But
well, I wish you a good supper eating time.
Yes. See ya.
Yes, why? Try to steal maps from Greenland to get a head start in colonizing the New World. So, yeah, that's definitely something I've been considering, but I think that I swear there was a reason that I don't want to. I feel like I remember there being something. For some reason I couldn't do it. I think it was like there's no valid region? No. Do not have valid diplomat. Cannot do this action with our subject. See, yeah, because they're a subject, I can't do it, but so I guess theoretically, I could release Greenland and then steal maps from them once they're an independent nation? Because the other thing is I can't colonize up here by Greenland right now. It's out of range. But theoretically, what I could do is let Greenland go, steal their maps, then conquer them again, and then that would give me colonial range. I think. But you're a little finicky. Anything? Thought I was getting called into work. Mercifully, I am not. there's got to be some RGOs that are... Oh yeah, silver again. It's filling up, but... I mean... Yeah. There's enough people to promote. And if I keep increasing the level of silver mine there, then theoretically it will just... if I keep increasing the level of silver mine here to the max, then there's a bunch of empty workers. Then theoretically they may well start importing slaves to fill in the... Oh, no, not sugar. Oh. Yeah, more spinners. Carpenters is also definitely a thing. Guild Hall? In Bergen? Huh. My burgers actually have money to spend. Oh, I'm not really taxing the nobles much. They're very upset, I guess. I don't know. Can't really do much to make them more happy, though. Oh. Wait. Yeah, I can spy on Greenland. Wait, what was I building this? What did I want this diplomat for? Oh, I wanted the diplomat because I could start building a spy network on Sweden and then use that spy network to create a war for seniority. War for seniority CB on Sweden. But in reality, I don't think I really... Like, it would take a lot of work to integrate them, but I do like unions. So it's kind of tough. I don't know what the best option is. There's a lot of good RGOs here. So if I could just start conquering and then turning like Sweden into a bunch of vassals, it could be nice. And hey, if I take a bunch of land from them, then that would make it easier to become the senior partner anyway. And if I became the senior partner, then I would like get Sweden's help still, because they're listed right now as like, yeah, if England attacked me, Sweden would defend me. Didn't think about that. So I definitely think I do want to keep this union. But I will want to smack Sweden still. Increase ties to neighbors. I think I might need to do the increased ties to neighbors. Because increased ties to... Well, no, because that's got the highest base support, and I need to change laws. Change policy. Commoners control mining operations. Commoners are being taxed already. Do not want to make the nobles more unhappy, so I'll just do this for now. That's an idea for a run. What's the idea for the run? Oh, I said a lot of things. Mira, idea for this run. The idea being to enforce the union on Sweden? You're gonna play Norway, and I've now given you an idea for Norse faith Norway. Okay, okay. Yes, yes. It's definitely it's been an interesting one so far. It's very dangerous because aggressive expansion. I mean, antagonism builds up much faster with everyone that despises you. I think Unemployed slave promotion. So... change the heir religion. So yeah, I want to change heir religion. And I also theoretically, I think I want to change the slave law so that slaves' religion can be converted. Because right now I don't convert their religion, and as a result I don't convert slaves to normal pops. So I don't convert the religion. Unemployed slave promotion doesn't exist. And like, the more wars I fight, the more slaves I capture, but they're not all going to be actually put to work. So I think I need to start actually employed, like changing that law after all, so that some slaves get employed. But the problem with the heir law, wait, any religion? I can just change it, like, but the union policies. I thought unified succession law. Every member of the union adopts the succession law of the senior partner if possible. Heir religion of the senior partner if possible. Blocks succession laws and can neither be applied or overridden. So I can change the law. I can change my own law, but it means that Sweden, because they're the senior partner, it means that they can try and enforce the law on me by the parliament. I think that's how that works. They have to call the estate's parliament to try and enforce the law change based on the union laws. So I can right now ask for law change. I gotta start building up that spy network on them, because I need to get the enforced seniority. So right now we're doing not the slave one. No, not the slave one. We're doing, because we'll do the slave one later. It's not the priority right now. We need to do the heir religion to any religion, and with heir religion, any religion being put into place, that means that when we become the senior partner, we can enforce any religion law onto Sweden. And then that will cause Sweden to then be forced to have our dynasty still. That's theoretically how this works. Now, I don't know if Magnus has that much time left. This man's he's a bit useless. But you know what? He's so fucking useless that maybe that means he's got enough time. Maybe he's gonna live to be 65. Who knows? He's just trash enough to be here to curse us that long, I think. But we'll go to any religion. And yeah, that's right. Heir religion, any religion. Boy. And then we're building the spy network. Then we'll create the CV. This could take a while though. All the more reason I'm not sure if Magnus has that time. We're actually missing employment? Oh. And there's not enough. So this is when I get confused, because I don't know why. It's like I don't have enough pops here to effectively work this horses. So this is when I would expect the slaves to get redistributed in the market to work that RGO that doesn't have enough pops working it. But for whatever reason, the automatic trade isn't selling me new ones. And I'm gonna assume that's because, like, I'm gonna assume that's because the slave good, the slave good isn't that valuable. Because Oslo is generating slaves. It's got the slave good. Slaves needed for RGOs, slave markets. So that's the thing that confuses me. I don't know how. I don't know how to cause my slaves to go and actually work in the horses. Delete. So what you're saying, because the slave market's valuable, but it's not actually like doing anything. It's essentially like a fake building, I guess. Because it's producing the slave good, but there's no like people to enslave here. So it's just it's creating the good. It's a pyramid scheme building essentially. But if I get rid of the slave market, then I will have a demand for slaves again, and then my market will get slaves imported to it. And then they will actually continue to fill out those things like the horses. That's theoretically what this will do, yeah. But I need to build something new in Oslo now. It has. Open up. Oh, don't have a. Why can't I build a library here? Do I need tech for that still? I forget. Well, I don't feel like building a cathedral is quite as important as increasing the economy. Yeah, carpentry. Some very valuable stuff still to be building. Oh, there's the library. It's a burger building. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's definitely something I want to be building, but need to increase the price of paper and books. So that's where building the scriptoriums comes in. Preferably be building those in an area that produces what, yeah, like Tonsberg. I think, yeah, queue up scriptorium because this will get a throughput bonus. Yeah, there's some lumber. That's not actually a big boost. I thought it'd be more than that. Yeah. Monthly change? No, still no supply. There's a big demand because of the need for RGOs, but no trades yet. Hmm. God, not being able to. Oh, the winter months not being able to build stuff. Ooh, that's rough. Oh yeah, Konigsberg has a river. It's nice. Oh yeah, that's right. Cause that's why I can build the I can build irrigation. I'd like to build some sand and sandy. I want to keep the wool here because wool's a good. That's a good food RGO and it's continental. So this is some place I definitely want to keep. Yeah, it's a very good food generating location for Vestfold. Consider making Skien into a town long term though. But Sandy, this is a place where I really heavily consider long-term building farming villages. But right now, I actually don't have clay. That's funny. It's all just stone, but I still do need clay. I just let that go away. I do still need clay in the market for various things. So, how valuable is the clay pit? Tar kiln's very valuable right now. What the? I need to like click on it and then go to place next to Oslo, and then I can see tar from the perspective of the Oslo market, right? How do I see that again? There we go. Supply, demand. That doesn't explain why it's so valuable. Because I guess it only needs wood, and it's a 1-to-1, but I'm just a little surprised. Try to build something to get sailors to build a real navy. Okay. So to build something that gives me sailors. Well, actually, I don't think there are wharfs in most of these towns, are there? There isn't even a single wharf in Oslo? What? That is an outrage. Fuck. Thanks for bringing that up, Sean. Well, that's the next thing. Tar kilns be damned. We need sailors. These two places will both probably give one sailor. The further out ones, I don't know. But I was gonna be like, listen. The thing is, we've got sailor production, but it's just bad because of control. But that's, yeah, I don't know why I thought that. Like, of course that there, like, if there was a wharf in Oslo, that there would be one sailor. Silly Joffrey. It's the building camp. I should probably build the tar kiln in Oslo too, but because it's so profitable. But the fact that it's a rural building makes me think maybe I want to build it next to it instead. Like it's a labor building, so it can be built in both places. Actually, I could make bridges too. Definitely think about building a bridge in Hamar. Oh, that's not even that expensive. That's the more important one than out here, because all of these, like, there's no way that a bridge helps with proximity from the sea, right? Right? I don't think it does. But hey, there's only one way to find out. Yeah, I lost it again already. It's a, yeah. Wait. Yeah, it is a laborer's building. Oh, you can't. That's right. There's no river in Tonsberg. You know, typical Norwegian thing apparently. I guess to just not have bridges, or not have your towns on the actual rivers. But need to be saving up more cash. Catholic zealots are still making progress. Converting this northern area that's got a lot of pops is definitely going to be an important step in resolving this crisis. Because at least around the capital, the Catholicism is much more restrained. It's mostly in the further reaches, and mind you, all the northern areas are basically all slaves or some sort of they're all Norse or some sort of slave pagan religion. Hanseatic patriots, really, the 600 guys in Bergen, sure. Many interests of Magnus. Uh, let's go tech. Let's see if I can get any tech out of that. That sounds like something that should give me tech, at least. Now they want sugar again. Oh my goodness. There we go. the slave trade is back on the menu. Oh no. But that theoretically means that this place, for example, no, it's not actually getting filled up. See on the month tick. Hidden marks if it gets any more. It's 17 right now. Yeah, 31. Okay. Yeah, it is going up. Mediterranean galley has been researched, so just in time, I suppose. Just in time to be making progress towards actually getting sailors. We unlock the next age of boat, or the next age of galley. I don't think, with how far away Stavanger is, that's... Yeah, monthly sailors minus 76%. I don't think that's going to be giving us even a single one. And the fishing villages are at best neutral. And that, yeah, that's not getting any. But building a fishing village in Ski, it's like, yeah, I mean, building fishing villages in these places, yeah, I would theoretically get a couple sailors, but try to build some coastal towns. It all costs so much money. But see, what can I afford to get rid of? This is the problem, because most of the wild game ain't shit. And it's on a river too. Not that that really matters. Yeah, it's not really that important. But moss here, it's moss, literally moss. Moss is something that I'd consider. Because, of course, as with everything in this area, the proximity is all just coming from the sea. So, like, yeah, building it up into a town would just make it better. It's right next to Oslo. It's in the same fjord. And it's wild game, so I don't care about losing that RGO, really. But the cost. Found town 300, yeah. Even if we make glass, I say we. Yeah. I don't like that I'm catching myself saying we. I don't like when YouTubers say we. Sort of a hobby. Yeah. I don't want to spend money on either of these things, but maybe there's something I can do with the legitimacy beforehand. Hello. Right.
I actually returned. I'm back.
He is here. He has returned.
Are the slaves becoming normal people, or?
Not yet. Instead, I deleted the slave market in Oslo, and because I realized that the slave market in Oslo was it was making fake slave trade goods, like because it wasn't actually enslaving any people, but it was creating a fake slave trade good that was a pyramid scheme. It's not actually doing anything, and as a result of having that trade good, my market thought that I had enough slaves, even though I didn't. So I deleted the building at the suggestion of John T in chat, and now there is demand for slaves in the market again, and now the locations that do not have enough laborers are actually getting slaves assigned to them again. Yippee!
So you're just going to be buying slaves, not selling them. No,
I
it sounds really weird because there's some.
wasn't even doing it before. So the settling tribesmen for more peasants, I have only 1.4k peasants or tribesmen, and I like having these tribesmen. And when I lose, because like they're gonna go away, and that will be a bad thing because then I won't have the tribes estate, and I can't have the privileges that I get from them as a result. But I'm getting decentralization and prosperity from this tribal land rights thing, and the tribes don't even have any power. So honestly, I don't want to get rid of my tribesmen. Unfortunately, it's gonna happen because that's just how it works. Game's frozen. Oh. So I'm gonna lose them, and I don't want to, but it's gonna happen. I can't afford more stab loss right now. Got too little as is. Let's get a little bit more spending on Diplo. That's a lot of Diplo spending, but I need to get that diplomat on standby. Oslo. Yeah, it's gonna take a while for professional armies to spread. Real Scandinavia moment.
Well, Denmark has some amount of institution.
Yeah, but they're not
Yeah,
real
but-
Scandinavia. So.
Well, they did conquer Holstein, or most Holstein.
Have enough to fabricate a CB? No, I don't. I've got 9. I've got 9, and I need like 20. Yeah, I need 20 spy network to fabricate the CB for seniority. Following through on threat against England on behalf of Scotland. Now let's go do that now. Let's go attack England on Scotland's behalf.
Maybe when they're in the middle of the 100 Years' War. Maybe that would be a good idea then. Only that. Also, England must have lost the war because they lost the Channel Islands.
Oh, they did. Bye-bye, Jersey. Economy of the Union. Oh my goodness, Sweden, you're gonna get it now. Sweden, you're gonna get it. Unified Treasury. We both have the same number of votes. Sweden's voting for Unified Treasury.
Sweden's gonna regret that one. They're gonna regret that one.
I guess I want it, because that means Sweden will have to pay me money when I become the union leader.
Yeah.
They got one more vote than me now. Okay.
I think you need to steamroll them and show them who's boss.
Well, I do have enough manpower now that I could start constructing a professional armored horseman unit. Not that there's a rush to recruit them. They'll just cost a lot of money to maintain. And I'm not exactly going to be starting a war right away.
I wonder, is France just gonna keep Lancaster for the rest of the game?
Yes.
Okay. That's just awesome.
That is.
Oh no! Look, Hungary next to Burgundy.
Oh! Yeah, this save is so cooked. This is what I get for playing for playing this on the patch. Is that says Aragon, doesn't it? There's a fucking Aragonese fiefdom in the HRE. This
Yep.
is the world
the
that
H-
this is the world that we live in, thanks to me playing on the open beta. So stupid shit like that happened before they patched it out. The AI doesn't do dumb things like that. Oh dear. Still progressing the Catholic zealots. Not a big fan, but you know, I'm working on converting the big chunk of them that's in the north, and then also the west. Going for the big population centers, get those converted, because the lower population number areas just passively converted pretty quick for the most part.
I just had a random desire to play Deltarune, but oh, Eden's in regular general. I was gonna say he was in the Arma discussion. I'll probably do it after you're done EU5ing.
He's talking with Franco. Interesting. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I don't. It was just kind of random. I just kind of thought I haven't played Deltarune and I wanted to finish the first chapter, but just a thought. You ever randomly feel like playing stuff, or?
I definitely do sometimes. Deltarune is definitely a game that I feel that way towards sometimes.
Also, people were complaining that Deltarune wasn't winning the Game Awards, even though it's not really didn't really release in 2025. I think it's only going to officially fully release when it's when the last chapter comes out, which might take a while. The whole Game Awards is kind of a mess, though. So.
Well, it did give me a new game I need to add to my list of things to play, though. I need to play Clair Obscura now.
No, the Belgian game, the Walloon game.
What would you? Belgium's not a real country. It's French. It's a French game.
Well, I mean, the Walloons are probably less French than the. I was gonna say some other group, but I forgot. I think I was gonna say the Quebecois, but the Quebecois have been not French for. No, it depends. I don't. I honestly, I guess it would depend on how. I guess it would depend. I mean, it was a lot of the lowlands were owned by Burgundy, and that's a French person, French country, and. As such, I don't know. I mean, it was Spanish for more time. I'm pretty sure the lowlands would beat Quebec by being less French, actually, if you're going to be technical about it. I'm thinking way too hard into this.
Yes. Big free research. I say free research. It pisses off the clergy and gives research that I still want. And late, yeah, cultured overlordship for even more subject loyalty. Yes. So I was originally, I was starting to build up an army, and then I remembered. Oh wait. Yeah, I agreed with Sweden on the union policy. So I realized, oh wait, once I get enough spy network, I still need to actually create the CB. So it's still best for me to not build the troops yet, because once I have the regiments, those regiments cost manpower maintenance. So the longer that I don't have any regiments recruited, the longer I get to still have the full 5 manpower from the sergeantry. Ask for money. So, subjects! Does anyone want to give me money? Greenland want to give me 0.5 ducats? Give money, Iceland. I knew you were a good, loyal subject. Mind you, it's only because I got that research. Or, wait, no, I haven't got the research yet. Almost. Should be, yeah, next month or two. That I'll be able to start building the CB. I've saved up a good amount of cash to build my professional army and then maintain it for the war.
Almost there. You're almost there.
Oh my
Wait,
god, I need a diplomat! Oh!
Yep. You're spending up. A couple more months in it for you. Hopefully Magnus doesn't die from choking on a lollipop or something.
Oh.
Or
Yeah,
accidentally
he might die in the
far
middle
up
of the war.
Go too far up with his propeller hat.
Mm-hmm.
There needs to be a propeller hat model replacement. Instead of a crown, everybody has propeller hats.
The Chancery.
Yeah.
No, it's the noble building Royal Gardens is what I wish I had. That would have been really nice. The extra diplomats per month.
You know,
and to build both
the
these.
noble buildings actually suck, and I hate them unless it's an embassy, so I can put it in other people's countries to make them happy with me. But I guess the next time I'm playing multiplayer, I'm probably destroying everything instead of being nice. So
you don't want to build an embassy in someone's country before you go and attack them?
no, not really.
Spending so much on Diplo spending. Oh! Commoner insurgents. Really?
It usually takes a while to actually build up to a point where it's a threat. The Catholic rebels are a threat. Not quite. The commoners are growing really fast, so that is kind of a threat. Maybe you could become a peasant republic.
You don't become a peasant republic when you lose a war to peasants?
Well, you should. That'd be really funny.
Except
You
nobility
can't argue with
demands.
that. Can't argue with it being more funny. Well, I think it's time.
So I'm gonna fabricate the claim on them. Just and just when I finish, it's gonna be like I'll finally, once I've started the war, the Magnus will die and the Union will end, and then it'll all be for nothing.
Well, if you're in the middle of a war, I don't know what would happen. Maybe you'd be able to enforce a union.
Imagine if you're in the middle of a seniority, a war for seniority of a union. The union ends, and then you just keep fighting the war to enforce the union again and make yourself the senior partner.
I mean, it would make it so the casus belli was in a complete waste.
Thank you for joining the stream with your lovely Uncle Ruckus soundbite, Chief?
Oh, I have that muted.
You're welcome.
Yeah, this is being publicly streamed to the
What?
internet.
What's up, Chief? Hello?
I think my mic is broken.
Oh.
What are you streaming?
EU5. That's what the channel says.
I can't see. Something's wrong with my shit.
Yeah, it's just finding out you haven't updated Discord in years.
Yeah, that's probably what that is. Oh yeah, that's right. I do have to update it right now too.
Well, it's just the feature. I mean, it's been around a long time. The feature on Discord where a channel can have an activity.
Oh, okay.
It just says EU5 stream, something like that. I don't know.
Are you actually streaming right now?
Yeah.
Oh. Hi, chat.
I'm playing Pagan Norway. We have kidnapped many Scots, and we're going to kidnap many Swedes soon. Yes, they shall work in the cold mines of the north, where no one else wants to work, along with the Mandinka and Hausa and Greek. There's fucking Greek slaves? What?
What?
Who did we buy the Greeks from? Did the Turks sell us Greeks?
Congratulations to your surprise Greek pops.
Yeah. It's an honor to have
It's like Christmas.
There's also some Latvians, Palatskians. There's almost 1% Mustaravi, which is the North African Jewish culture. There's plenty of Crimeans too. A whole 1.5% of the population is Scots because we declared war on Scotland and took a bunch of their people. But mostly just North Africans because they're good. They're good clients or good suppliers. Yeah. I'm sure they'll sell us some Castilians eventually.
Is this fucking game worth getting, bro?
I am the wrong person to ask because I'm very biased in favor of said game, yes.
I mean, it depends. I think
I
it's
was looking into getting it, but like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I'm kind of like done with Paradox.
Then don't get it.
But I want to play with you guys and aggravate you guys, bro.
Well, not everyone in the server actually even has the game. Like, you know, plenty do, but also plenty don't. I don't know.
yeah, it's still relatively expensive, so
And it's demanding on a system, so.
yeah. If you already
really?
have a pretty good
Oh,
PC,
yeah, it's a very demanding game.
yeah.
Look, I zoom in on the map,
Well,
and there's little like, where are the pigs? Where are the pigs? There's a little, like, there's fucking livestock location. It's got like 10. No, that's more like 30 different models, all 3D models active at the same time.
Yeah. What's the minimum requirement?
Should be on Steam if you search up Europa Universalis 5.
I'm not into computers enough to understand that and explain it.
If you got the if you got a processor in the last 3 years that was very good when you got it, you should be you have gone above the recommended or are at the recommended, I would say, or around there. Otherwise, I think anything below that, it would depend. I'm
good. I'm good. Yeah, I could. Not my CPU.
Hey there, Joffrey.
Hello, Will.
Are you very busy, or do you have a second to watch me beat Gale?
I am currently. Why does no one see the channel activity? I'm
I
streaming.
see the channel activity. EU5 Joffrey. Oh wait. Oh, you're streaming?
Yeah.
You're not in Stream Corner though.
No. But
All right, well-
I'm about to go and kidnap a bunch of Swedish people for pagan Norway's mines.
Okay,
Hey,
okay,
William.
interesting. All right, I apologize for interrupting your stream. Sorry, stream audience.
Actually,
No one
yeah, William, go
cares.
up.
No one cares. The channel is
Go-
all
go-
about just yapping. Like, it's like,
Perfect. Well, I'm Yapper Supreme. Yeah, yes,
Go
Chief.
go to jail.
am I gonna
I
build
need
more
to have
regulars? Oh yeah, Sweden
well,
doesn't
I
have
mean,
any
oh,
regulars, and
all
I
right.
do want to build more myself. I'll build a full 3 units of armored horsemen. Should up my
The
military
other
maintenance.
people
I don't need to up. Why would I need to up my mill maintenance right now? I'm not at war.
Well, I don't think you need to have it up for any reason. Yeah, same thing with your fort maintenance. I don't think you need to have it unless you're like about to get a rebellion or you're about to go to war. You don't really need to, and it'll usually automatically redo itself once you go back to war.
And I'm actively not recruiting more troops right now because even this, I didn't want to even recruit these troops. I jumped the gun because I recruited them when I did because I thought that this EV was going to generate faster than this. Because I wanted to recruit them. They'd have some experience because I gave them the longer recruit time. And I was thinking then, oh yeah, I'll have them ready and then we'll fight. But because the longer I wait, the less money I have to spend on maintenance for them, and the less, the more manpower I'm able to generate. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Sweden doesn't have any regulars yet, so they will fold. Okay, actually, I have less men than I thought I did. I think that's because last time that I played Norway and fought Sweden, well, first of all, I didn't have slaves, so I didn't switch to be Norse, so I had better average satisfaction and control, and as a result, it just had more troops, I guess. And then also, I used the cabinet action to give me extra levies. So anyway.
Switching to these like weird religions makes the game really fun and really difficult at the same time. It's hard to manage occasionally.
Everyone's got to do. I haven't done it yet, but I got to do a pagan Lithuania run just cause, right? There's other
I think it's
small
easier
faiths
now.
out here, but you know the big
if you
one that's
check-
obvious is remove it.
The Great Horde should be dead by now, right?
Nope.
Oh, it isn't. That's odd.
They're
Usually they
attacking
die.
Georgia, and Georgia is Georgia is attacking the Great Horde with the no CB. So Georgia is going to fold the Golden Horde in half.
Yeah, it's just kind of a downhill spiral for the Golden Horde. I'm honestly surprised that they're surviving at all, but they're probably going to be dead soon.
That's it. I didn't think
you
about the idea of dropping my commoner taxes. Let's give it up to like 63. Actually, but they're doing like the trend anyway. Like the trend doesn't the trend towards the median doesn't change based on how much you drop it by, I don't think. Like if I drop it to 0, it doesn't go up from 0.38. I don't think.
Well, you can always get some more people to work your fields and whatnot from Sweden.
Well, the problem is, so the peasants don't like me very much, and average satisfaction is a big thing that affects levies, among other things. Control. Look at max control 12. Why is max control 12? Or in this case 11.6. Average satisfaction. People ain't happy. And that's part of the reason why having eternally tons of different cultures with wrong religion and all that, even though it's neat, not the best long-term strategy for success.
Well, wait until you discover the New World, and then you can get people from there.
Oh, God, declare war on the Aztecs, kidnap a bunch of Aztec pops to bring back to Oslo.
Yeah, they have insane pop amounts. Like, if you can get them
Yeah,
pretty early, yeah.
insane pop amounts until I set foot on their shores.
Well, then you can steal the people that are still there, and I mean, they're gonna have to build up a resistance eventually. I mean, you can just take the entire country, really. Probably just take the entire continent of North America over to Europe. Be doable. I mean, it's a little bit of time.
Done quite a bit of improving relations with Scotland, and it's finally in the positive. And with all of this Diplo spending, they actually are loyal. Liberty Desire from events and stuff. So this is the point where I could do something
Norse,
that's I don't know if it's advisable or not, but I kind of want to convert them to Norse.
Make them Norse. Yes, it'd be
They
a
would
great idea.
despise me for the next decade.
But that's
or
okay.
more.
It will be so funny that it will be worth it. And you get like a jump start on converting the whole thing.
Well, if I'm
Granted,
gonna do it,
England might start a crusade on you.
If I do it, I need to do it before John in the chat tells me not to, because he's gonna say no. So I gotta do it.
Well,
I gotta make up my mind
and
do it quickly before he says don't do it.
You should do it now. Don't look at the chat yet. Enforce religion. There you go. You can actually, what you can do is that you can, like, make them loyal. It's actually relatively cheap. If you go down in diplomacy, I forgot the exact name. I think it shares it from EU4, where you can make them more loyal with, like, a separate diplomatic thing. It will take up some birds.
There's nothing that I can do that will make up for minus 100 loyalty.
You can start getting them to be more loyal. You can improve relations, and you can improve loyalty.
But there's nothing that I can do that will make up for the minus 100 loyalty right now.
No, okay,
I just
scroll
have to
down.
wait.
Scroll down to your diplomacy.
What?
Your actions. Go down to your actions.
I can like enable scootage.
Support loyalists.
And
support loyalists.
Yeah, but do you want to know what that does? That gives a total of 20.
Oh, will help.
No.
It will help. It's helped me a lot. Yeah,
It's going from 0% loyalty to 20% loyalty does not change anything. They're still disloyal. So I ain't spending money on that.
Like starting to get them loyal.
Yeah, but I can decide to do that later if I wanted to. Moral of the story is I ain't spending that money. I got other things I need to be spending that money on.
Okay, maybe you should have listened to the person in chat. I didn't expect you to go against my advice,
Well, your advice isn't going to help, though.
I mean, I do say that you should conquer everything, but that's just neither here nor there. Why does Wallachia just have a little bit of Bulgaria now?
Oh.
Every single time I look at this place, it's worse.
No, Bulgaria versus the Ottomans. Well, the Bulgarian army just is dead.
They're cooked. Honestly, Lithuania doesn't really do that well anymore.
No. Yeah, they do not. Orkney wants a royal marriage. Oh, with the 51-year-old Jarl.
I mean, that's a great idea.
Sure. I'm sure that this he's a calm, scholarly man. How wholesome. But
wait, you might actually get it. Does he have any kids?
No.
Then you're gonna get into it like your daughter's gonna own the Jarldom of Orkney.
Oh, you can't see. Oh, John, you can't. I see. My big fat head is in the way of the. Okay, that's still.
I can see it because I get a peek behind the curtains.
There's war for seniority 74%. Following through on threat against Ross on behalf of Scotland. Ross! I don't have time now, though.
Well, you could do it later. It's literally just Ross. You can probably kill them in pretty fast.
Assuming they're still around.
I don't know. You can make them a vassal. You could either give them to Scotland to make them loyal, or just make them another vassal, and then you can have a bunch of little vassals in Scotland, and that would make England extra happy with you.
You know, I could feasibly, like, I could technically have 4 armored horseman regiments instead of just 3, but I would just have no manpower generation. So that's the difficult thing about that. Could build another marketplace. Yeah, with the extra money to Distiller Guild. Woo! Drink and be merry. Yeah, I want to be declaring as soon as diplomatic annexation cost goes down. You. But yeah, as soon as I've got the option, jumping in on Sweden. Law change.
I think you. Can you change the? Have you changed the slave law yet? Or?
I have not. But I could use this as the
No,
opportunity.
no. Oh. I thought it was like one of the 0% ones, and I was gonna be really backseat gamer about it. But
No.
spiritualist. I think you really want to have spiritualist up.
Address
At least
guild
at
hall
this fair.
complaints. Make the burgers really fucking mad and get rid of the guild hall building. Do I care though? I mean,
I think you want to support spiritualist ideas so you can actually convert some people.
no, I
Okay, you really just want to piss off the fucking nobility, don't you?
I care less about. Well, how many noble levies am I even getting? I don't think I have noble levies as my law. Yeah, peasant levies are my main. I'm getting lots of peasant levies, but like my actual peasant levies is my law. I'd like noble levies a lot, but
You
it's not
don't
what I've
like
got.
them when the nobles are revolting against you, and you're Byzantium.
Very good point. So I could always just let this go through, and then it'll just get me a couple quote-unquote free RGO upgrades, but changing the law to actually let some of the enormous amount of because I think if I check and I look at the Scots pops here,
You have more slaves and peasants in the town of Oslo.
if I look at my peasants, then yeah, there's no there are no peasants that are anything other than Norwegian, and I can't convert the slaves. So I mean, maybe I don't think I can assimilate slaves that I don't convert the religion of, and I don't promote them. I think that's how that works, at least. So I think it's important, actually, that even though I chose initially to allow slave religion, that I enforce the religion on them.
Wait, you chose to allow the religion at the beginning of the game?
Wait.
Oh no.
Why can't I change it? I can't
Oh,
change
no.
it with the estates? No valid
Look.
policies available.
Oh, dude. I don't think you can. I think you need to
Why?
spend the stability.
We
Why?
already... What?
Oh, if it might have something to do with the personal union.
Do not have any religion in air religion. Oh no!
Oh.
Oh no! Because I have any religion for my heir, I did this in the wrong order. I have any religion for
no.
my heir, so I can't force slave conversion. I don't think that you convert the slaves. I don't think you convert slaves.
You don't by default. If
When
you have this law in particular on, you cannot. So,
So I don't
well,
think that the slaves promote. I think they're just stuck as
no.
slaves.
Yeah.
Wait, four became slaves as having four gained social status and adopted a different. Four
Huh,
gained
they
social status
are
and adopted a
actually.
different social class. Well, what though? Norwegian, Norwegian, Norwegian,
Okay.
Norwegian.
I
They're all
guess.
Norwegians. There's no other type. Like, so they don't assimilate, right?
Yeah, you might just be cooked.
Just can't I can't change that now. I will need to change that later, and that's a problem. Uh,
Well, you can still declare war on Sweden. And get slaves. That will never become. Oh no. Oh no. Will you? I don't think there's really any point in going back to the old law just so you can change another law pretty much this fast.
I still need to have the any religion heir law because assuming like if the idea is that long term we want to keep Sweden in the PU and then integrate them with it, I would need to keep this law the way it is. Because that's
Wait,
like
what's this? Wait,
that's
what
the
is that
idea.
white country in the middle of Russia? I thought I spotted. Oh, it's just Yaroslavl.
Which is a
I
fiefdom
thought it was like
country.
the Pope or something.
So I need to, if I want to try and keep Sweden in this union, I'm gonna need to keep the same religion law, or the any religion
Yeah.
law rather.
Unless you can get a Norse heir eventually, I really think you have to.
No,
You're just gonna
my
have to
royal
deal with the
family is Norse.
slaves.
That's the problem. My the royal
Well,
family's
you
Norse. Sweden has the religious law, um, like same religion. So that means that the ruler of Sweden needs to be the same religion as Sweden, which means Catholic. So they can't have Magnus's heir rule because he's not Catholic. So I need to enforce seniority and then cause Sweden to be any religion, so that they will still be able to have my heir, and as a result keep the union. And to do that, I need to have any religion as well. And if I have any religion, then I cannot force the slaves to convert. And if I can't force the slaves to convert, then they won't assimilate, I don't think.
No. Well, uh, uh, well, I don't have anything smart to say. I'm kind of dumbfounded.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 10 peasants. No,
No.
they're promoting. Because that's 14 total promotions that are taking place, these upper classes.
Yeah.
And it says four
Okay, it's
became
just very
slaves,
slow.
but 4 gained social status and adopted. So there's 4 slaves showed up. Is this saying that? Is this saying that the slaves are promoting and then they're immediately becoming slaves again? I think that's what this is saying, which is hilarious.
Or are other people becoming slaves?
No,
Is
because
there
it's
any
all the House of
Norwegian
Ori.
slaves?
No. So what this is saying is that, yeah, four people became slaves, having gained social status, and 4 gained social status, adopting a different social class. But there are no people that are none of the people that are any social class above slave are not Norwegian. All of these people are Norwegian. So what this means is that the slaves are promoting to different social classes and then immediately being enslaved again. Yeah. So slaves, there's 7,000 people in Oslo and they are just useless because they can't promote and they won't move. They don't seem to at least be moving. I don't know how this works, but as far as I understand it, they're not being moved to like places where they're actually needed. I don't know. It's a little frustrating, but I think
don't
for the
know.
moment I just need to keep. I'll just keep the fun farming estates thing, and like it's not like it takes all that long to swap stuff around like that. It just takes a couple like decade or two to get a couple parliaments to go around. Once the union with Sweden is, once this war has changed, then I'll adjust as necessary. And for the moment, I'll just let the farming estates law pass and get some RGOs upgraded, because that's always nice. Oh.
Yeah, I think once you actually have it, it should be a little bit easier to keep it. Because you can actually do stuff with Sweden. I don't think you can convert religion via the PU thing, but
I can't convert their religion, but realistically, what I might be able to do, there's a chance that I don't know if it works, but like I can try changing my law to then, same religion only for succession, and then like post union, once it's changed and Sweden is forced to have any religion. My idea is force Sweden to have any religion as their succession law, and then I go to same religion. We can have them be separate until Sweden decides to change it again. Then I need to worry about that. Does that make sense?
yeah.
Patriotic curriculum.
You gain a sailor.
One guy.
A sailor.
Or naval damage taken. You know what? We're going to teach our one sailor about patriotism.
A singular sailor. That's hilarious.
Yeah. There we go. Positive Parliament progress again. Alright. Now, army maintenance up. They made ready for war. And behold, a white horse, and he who sat upon it was death, or something like that. Yeah. Get some paper in this goddamn place. No one can read. So glass would be nice, but more paper, please. 97. Well, England no longer has antagonism towards me from me having taken land. So I'll stop improving with them and start conspicuously improving relations with Denmark. It's not like I imagine.
I wonder why.
Ooh, you could cross that.
I wonder. Yeah.
Whoa!
You just have to make
The whole thing froze
make
over.
sure you do it as soon as it freezes over. Because if you don't, then your soldiers will be at the bottom of the ocean.
Well, troops move really fast, so you can get over that. Fine.
Are you sure?
Imagine. Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Great.
Oh,
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
this is finished.
CV
Kill
created.
them now.
War for seniority. Take capital province, and yeah, minus 50% conquest and subjugation cost. It's not going to be enough for me to turn Sweden into a vassal, but that would be hilarious to imagine. I just love Magnus declaring war on himself. Look at this creature.
He does seem like the type of guy that would declare war on himself.
So Mags wants to he wants to take the DNA of Bjalbo, Magnus Bjalbo, and put him as someone really dumb in Kyangal. Just as an Easter egg. Some useless character. Or at least his nose. Left the Swedish Union. Terrible. Terrible.
Wait, you have a different leader now.
Oh. Wait. That's right. I have a different leader now. He's Catholic.
Oh!
Yeah, because it's the advisor. The advisor guy. So does this mean... Because Magnus was in Sweden at the time.
Wait! What religion are they now?
I'm
What
a
religion
Catholic guy.
Are they Norse?
No.
Because of their laws?
No. No, that's not how that works.
Then why
But
is their king Norse?
Because, well, when he dies, the Albos are just not going to be on the throne anymore. It's going to be this Mecklenburg dude. But I am now led by Johann Absurdermann, and this guy is Catholic. So this complicates things even more.
Yeah.
At least he's better.
It does.
Oh, he's 53! And when he dies, the Magnus Diablo is gonna be on the throne again. The kid.
Yes! Let's go. Dark side in the end anyways.
This is so weird. I'm not gonna... What? I'm just gonna play it by ear. I don't need to understand the feudal machinations.
Have you raised your levies?
I am raising the
Oh,
levies. I'm not gonna try and
Norway.
understand the inner workings of this.
I thought you didn't raise the levies for a second. I got really confused.
Oh, I've got a 50-year-old brother too. Amazing.
There you go. Did you just disband your actual professional naval unit?
No, I disbanded 3 guys who were on the island of Torshaven.
Uh-huh. Useless.
And now I'm
Oh my
marching
god.
more levies over the mountains.
They should add a bed mod to EU5 where you can go to bed.
Yeah. I don't think I'd use that. That would be inconvenient.
To go to bed in EU5.
Because then I'd want to go to bed in real life. That's just it's not the vibe, you know?
I have always been curious what it would be like to wake up in VR. Like imagine you wake up and it's you're in like I don't know if you could be in a Paradox game in VR, but just imagine any 3D game that you really like. 'Cause I can't think of one right now that isn't top down.
You are the number one
And first
person I
person.
know. If I just want to listen to like some really crackhead idea, I don't know anyone who is even remotely as good as you are at just coming up with some insane idea. I just feel like, like imagine if we were all just mice. Like, wouldn't that be something? Being a mouse. Yeah, that's you.
No comment.
Means you thought of it.
I mean, what would it be like though? And I don't know if it'd really be good because
see, this is my point.
yeah, I mean, like they used to have these mouse traps, right? That were revolvers.
No, that was
Imagine.
never actually a thing.
Yeah, it was actually a thing. Imagine, like it was like early 1900s, but imagine, fucking thing goes off, you just hear in the middle of the night, fucking gunshot.
Oh, we got him. We got the mouse. He's been trapped.
Part of me thinks that the reason why it doesn't exist anymore is because somebody had an incident with it, but
I'm sure that, yeah. What is
that's
this
not a very
conversation?
fortunate thing. Yeah, the revolver mouse trap.
I don't know
Wouldn't
why
be
this-
as bad as the theoretical shotgun mouse trap.
No, I suppose not.
More slaves!
Yes. More. Doesn't calculate. Oh, there's the Swedish. Yeah, 1,000 Swedes.
Oh.
Yep.
You're already at that many slaves? Oh no. Oh no.
8% of the population is slaves.
Oh, there's gotta be even more at the end of this.
So I assume Magnus is gonna. Both Magnus and Johan are probably gonna die in the middle of this war.
See, it is really funny that you are led by Johan.
That's how I know I'm fated to succeed. You know, in EU4, there's an event where you get a really good heir. You'll get like a 556 or something, and one of the 3 names you get, like you can potentially give the kid by event is Johan. you get offered like Augustus, Alexander, yeah, Augustus, Alexander, Johann.
Well, I mean, Johann's better than both Augustus and Alexander combined, so...
I lose that battle?
Yeah, they have more troops than you.
Bigger army, higher morale, better quality, terrains to their benefit. My commander's shit. Why is he so bad? Who is this? And why isn't
You
he
got
just...
rid of your go to commander's your king.
Yeah, why
Oh, wait,
isn't
there's
he
actually-
leading?
King Johann. No, I don't think that's a good idea still.
No, it doesn't. It's
I
not
think
good.
you'd desired bruh. You would want to have it so he attacks you rather than you attack him.
Yes. Hops.
When we look back at Oslo and the culture map, it's just going to be a blue wave.
No, you see, here's the thing: the Swedes go everywhere now because I don't have a slave market. So there's just Swedes everywhere now, or theoretically at least.
Yeah, and then there's same corners as the
Yeah, there's only
Africans. You're gonna have
98.
a Swedish African cultural hybrid with your slaves.
So now I should be able to just look at a random place up here and be like, no.
I wish it was
Weird.
easier to create your own culture.
You can't really create. There we go. Now he's sieging something. Yeah, you can't really create your own culture unless you're the smaller country, and usually it's not even a good option because they borked the code. Actually, I don't want to go up there. If we go up there, we're gonna die of cold because it's October. Don't go up there. The place is already in winter.
You know what they say about invading the cold countries in winter?
Don't.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's invaded Canada in the winter, though. Yeah.
How long did the war? I don't know how long the War of 1812 lasted, though.
All I know is that no one won, but we did burn down the White House, which is more of a win in my opinion.
I've had so many conversations, like, during the first, 2 years of me knowing Dark, he and I would debate about that. He'd be like, we burned down York. And I'm like, no one fucking cared about York. No, we just rebuilt it, now it's Toronto. It's way better now.
Exactly. They were doing us a favor, and we were doing them a disservice. I feel like what happened really is that we are more based. Simply put, and that pretty much just saved the War of 1812.
So many Swedes, such little time.
If I'm being realistic about it, though, it was pretty much just a tie, all things considered.
Well, no one got anything. You could say, whenever I want to argue that Canada won, I say, well, we didn't get killed, so that's a victory in my books. But
Certainly didn't lose. We didn't really win either.
oh my goodness, so many Swedes.
Oh. We're gonna have so many employees for the IKEAs.
Oh my goodness. I mean, how else are we gonna learn? Yay, piss off the clergy for more tech again. It's a classic. I've seen this one. It's a classic.
Well, you see, the more you destroy their levies, like they'll actually have less to replenish their levies because your entire country will be enslaved by the time they actually get to fight you.
With how many Swedes I've got, though, if I had more prestige, I could accept the Swedes, and then the Swedes would become peasants. So that's probably what I want to do after this war. That'll at least help a bit with the whole... Oh, no, you don't! Okay, I say no, you don't, but I'm not going to be able to catch them.
Actually, no.
Damn. Where are they getting more of these Swedes from? They keep coming out of the woodwork.
Bro, are they buying them back from you?
They're buying back the Swedes I stole. I didn't say we were selling. No, we're just buying more. We're still buying them from Foss, from Morocco.
Well, hopefully not for long, considering how many you've got now. But you might just want to look at them a little menacingly for a bit. Hopefully they don't do any bad things.
Okay, the thing is, they've only got one cavalry unit. I've got a lot of cav. This is a rather inflated number, like by comparison to my troops in power.
Well, the game says you're going to lose. Well, let's see now. Let's see if the game doesn't say that.
I think that the game is wrong.
Can you sort this game?
I also think that it's putting shit commanders in charge again.
You got the top guy.
Actually, he's not shit.
Can you do it in time? And not as good as their guy though.
So
it could be better.
He's a really good military, which means discipline and combat speed. But morale is the diplomacy one. I don't need admin on a commander, but
I think you need morale more. Don't bother switching it.
Discipline is nice,
at least in this
but
one.
I have quality already on my side. Is the thing? It's lying. It's saying that the quality is better, but it's not. Their commander's fantastic though. Ugh.
Hopefully you can capture him as a slave. Well, you see they're actually losing.
Oh, my actually good units in the middle of the battle, and the levies are reinforcing it. Okay, good. All right,
you're winning.
Pretty sure
yeah,
I'll
you're
win
winning.
On the left and right flanks, and then the center. Yeah, I'm gonna win on every flank. The game lied. Something fierce. I got all the levies on the right side died except the cav, or well, retreated. But yeah, crushing in on them from the left flank now, and cavalry is really good for flanking as well. So, though we did lose most of the horsemen.
Well, they have less capacity to replenish what they've lost than you do, because you have slaves and they don't.
I don't use slave soldiers though.
I mean, it would make it so you're going to have a higher population overall. Might help you a bit.
You don't like levy slaves either. You don't do anything with them. That's the problem with them. Is
well,
that
maybe eventually, after you like them, after they're cool enough, after they're good enough, you can actually turn them into real people. Have you ever considered converting to Islam? As Norway?
Nope.
Yeah, that's probably a horrible idea.
Yeah.
Funny, but horrible.
Just want to sit for a little bit and get my armored cav to replenish. Should see
They're
the
just gonna
capital.
let you get more.
You
people.
mean my capital? Because, yeah, I'm looking at the numbers of like how many slaves are showing up.
No, they keep trying to re-siege what they have, and that
Oh,
just means they
siege the
get
capital.
more.
He's saying I should siege the capital. Yeah.
You probably should. You might wanna get them on a bad battle or something. The last time the game was lying, but I would still be careful because you don't know.
That's enough replenishment for
Don't know
me, I
what
think. They're gonna go south to...
You actually want that to unsiege so you can get more people.
I don't... Sometimes it
No,
gives
it's
me
gonna
more
siege
guys.
that.
Doesn't always, but sometimes it does. The winter's coming in, so I'm gonna start taking attrition from being in their land. That's the problem with this.
Why is there just a place named Kinda? You're right above it. You're right above Kinda.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kinda. Not really
Also,
sure
the
why.
famous place of Kalmar, and that would become the Kalmar Union that doesn't exist in this world.
You don't belong in this world. Be gone, monster.
Can you steal? It might be easier to steal people from the towns.
The most effective way to steal Sweden's people. Good proximity cost tech.
No, I think you got everybody. You got them bone dry.
Are they coming here?
I mean, I suppose. Well, you're gonna have to. They have less morale than you do. They're attritioning.
Coming
Yeah,
to
you're gonna win.
attack me, and I made it in time.
Yeah, you're going to win.
I'm defending against them attacking me. I've replenished my cav, and after this, their army's going to be too depleted to actually pose any threat anymore. Yeah, flanks cracked. That's not going to take the huge casualties. Boom. That, unsiege Linköping, and then go up to the capital.
Coping?
Linköping. Coping. Carpentry. And... paper. 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 Sooner I start sieging the capital, the sooner I'll actually win the siege. And that is the war goal, so... yeah, I've got a huge ticking war score malice because of that. Is Magnus even in charge anymore? Yeah, he's still there. I'm surprised.
Converted to Norse, only for Norway. Just for Norway to end up being led by a fucking Catholic.
Well, looks like the game has decided that this dynasty, the Söderman pattern, should be sticking around. So
More slaves.
I don't think that sieging Gotland is going to be likely, because I don't know what Sweden's navy actually consists of. Yeah, they have a galley, and I haven't built one yet. It would beat me, and I don't really want to siege any more stuff than I need to.
Well, unless you want Finnish slaves.
Yeah, I'm not especially keen on that. I mean, most of it's Swedish. I mean,
Oh no!
goodbye, Swedes.
That's not Finnish.
I can think of
The fair
one.
finish.
I can think of one Finn who would be particularly upset about this state of affairs.
Who?
AIM.
Hmm.
Just a viewer
Not familiar.
who is Finn. No, it's the thing where I'm locked in here due to the zone of control.
You know, eventually, one of these days, it's going to be you who's gonna siege down their capital at 7%. Rather than them. Not like this ever happened to anybody or ever. Oh, you'd win?
And
Against
that's
their
all.
singular gal.
That is a big fat lie.
The game doesn't know anything.
It's a big fat lie because fishing ships don't have any they don't have any combat stats. Like they can't fight.
Yeah.
So I was
Just
hoping
need
to
both galleys.
spook them with my number of ships and just supply my troops that way. Anyhow, but
Are you
I'm
cooked?
kind of cooked because they're stuck in here. I can't get them food.
Can you raise any more levies?
I can't get them
siege
out
a
of
path?
here. Like what? 3 guys maybe? Yeah, 4 from the Northern Isles, not even from the actual land.
Can you get a
So-
mercenary?
I'm not going to recruit a mercenary.
Well, your troops are gonna have to starve then. You're dead. Imagine you were in this situation in real life. You were near Norwegian troops.
So the problem is I literally can't, like I cannot leave. The game will not let me leave. Okay, well I can walk over here, but it won't let me because of zone of control weirdness. I'm not able
You know,
to.
maybe this is the method.
I'm not able to actually siege anywhere that's going to get me food access.
Well, you kind of went all in on it, anyways. There's no.
Well, no,
No
because
going back.
No, because I would just leave and then occupy stuff behind me and act so I can actually get food. But because of the way the zone of control it is jank sometimes, and as a result, I just can't leave this place, even though I obviously should be able to. Just leave the town of Stockholm, but the game won't let me. So
Can you bird in
Instead-
EU5?
instead, I just kind of have to starve to death.
Hopefully you can get it. If you can't get it, then
There's 250 guys still. I can't assault that.
if you can get it, you may actually have some amount of hope.
Well, if I take it, then I win. I just don't want my guys to starve. And they are starving. That's the problem. It's not a lack of hope. If I take it, then I win. But the problem is that I might not until I've lost my entire
You have
army.
to.
At which point, then it'll take a very long time for me to actually win again.
I don't think you can bird even. I think they patched birding. So
What are you saying?
I'm saying that you could bird. That's what I was saying. That's why I was thinking
Why do you
EU4.
what?
Oh
What is-
wait, you have food now. So see,
What is
it's so good.
birding? What the fuck is birding?
When you Alt F4 to make the game not to make the game go back to an older save in EU4, where you were in a better position than Iron Man.
You know the game update like saves every month, right?
Yeah. You never know. We might be able to make that tick happen again. I mean, I'm always full of good ideas. Yeah, exactly. Look at how many slaves you have.
Sorry, I'm just getting a headache. Didn't
Oh,
drink
did
enough water
Did I
today.
give you a headache? I give you a
Didn't drink
headache.
enough water today.
Huh?
Oh no. I shouldn't have been pressing the consolidate unit thing, because that consolidated my professional troops. I forgot that it doesn't just do the levies.
That's unfortunate.
Let's go on this one.
I think you just need to siege as much of Sweden as you physically can before they get that fort, because I don't think you can realistically fight it off at the numbers you're at now. Well, how much would it be to enforce the seniority?
I don't know. But I don't want to just do that. I want to take a bunch of things from them. What does liberating Finland even look like? Yeah, it's just the Finnish land here. Like, it's nothing. Liberate Finland!
Ironically,
wow.
that's the one part of Finland that has the most Swedish people in real life. I'm not even quite sure how this would work.
I don't even see the seniority option.
Yeah. Well, you got some slaves from it.
Well, I guess that,
Unless it just
that sucks.
does it as long as you're winning the war. I don't. Is there like would there normally
No,
be
that's
something
never,
there?
that's not how that would work in a Paradox game.
Yeah. Well, there's no way you're gonna be able to make them a vassal.
The dream is dead. I won't have the Bialbos on my throne or seniority.
Well, you do have a bunch of Swedish slaves now.
Great.
They're probably never recovering.
It's not that bad.
I mean, well, why can't you make it that bad?
Because I can't.
Oh. Well, I wish that you could make things bad, but like, what if? Okay, maybe this isn't the smartest idea to be going on this or shit right at this particular moment. I don't know. I guess Sweden. Unless it was bugged, like in some way, that was like, oh, you declared independence or something, or fought that. I don't even know. I'm gobsmacked. I'm dumbfounded. I'm flabbergasted. Frankly bamboozled. It's weird. It's just called the first Norway versus Sweden war.
Yeah, I guess something must have happened to do with the way unions work that caused the union to end, and then this war becomes the Norway versus Sweden war instead.
Well, you can probably take land from Sweden.
A lot, yeah. I can still take a lot of land from them. It's not the goal I was looking for, but
Imagine they take it at that 7%. Oh no.
this will be a lot closer.
Well, the middle flank is falling apart on their end.
That's where all
But
my
you're
elite
left.
units are. Yeah, but I just don't think that I can hold
Well,
out
they have
long
the
enough on
most.
the rest of the flanks.
Well, they have the most in the middle. Yeah, you just yeah, you might have won
Ooh.
just because of that.
Oh,
You
my
might have won
left
just-
broke at the same time as the center. But I think,
Yeah, it's close. It's close.
the fact that these levies, even though they're very low morale, are still able to support is a big deal.
Sweden has lost. Okay, you lost more people, but I don't
Yes.
know how much more of the war you can even do.
Well, if I replenish my armored horsemen, I'll be able to do another battle. That's the important thing. I've still got manpower to spare on them. But it doesn't mean that I want to keep fighting more and more battles. Eventually I've got to just end it.
I don't think you can really keep going too much longer.
I go on sieging
You're gonna
stuff.
start sieging stuff back. Yeah. Well, I don't know. You're probably not gonna be able to get anything around stuff. What kind of peace deal is that?
What? Christ. Just take lots of land and bisect them so that I've got the market center.
Yeah. That's jank, but yeah.
Yeah, not.
Look
okay,
at your
this
aggressive
would be
expansion.
good. I can't even take that much. But, yeah.
Oh my. Okay, it's just Sweden.
France
Ish.
up to 40.
Look at Sweden's aggressive expansion.
This is why improving relations with Denmark. Still not enough to get rid of it, but you know. I had a feeling that this
I
wouldn't
may
be
as well
that
take
bad
more.
because it's super far away from everyone. So
Yeah. That is fair. I mean, I think Sweden might just end up migrating into Finland, which would be really funny. But
where is? And yes, it's true. War reps. Yeah.
it actually cost a good amount to abandon those
Yeah.
colonial claims.
That's why I'm just
I
not
don't really
doing
think
it.
it's worth it.
As much as I would like
It's
to
prob-
colonize them, it's just not worth it.
It's probably just easier to steal it from them afterwards, anyways.
Mm-hmm. Right. Now let's
Well,
see.
you took the Sweden out of Sweden.
Yeah, 46. Denmark, because I improved relations, is not as bad as it would have been. Teutonic Order, Poland. shit tons of people in Germany though want to eat my ass, so that's not good.
It's probably fine.
And then here comes the part where I need to create vassals who will all be wrong religion.
How much can you integrate with your cabinet realistically?
Integrate, so I mean, I really want to be converting religion though.
Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah, you're not gonna be getting good control for most of it for a while anyways. I don't really actually no, Around Lake's pretty decent.
No, it's
much
a lie.
better than I was
That's a lie.
expecting.
It's a lie. It's not.
Oh.
It's not. What it actually is the max control.
Um,
Max control is 0 in almost all this place because it's not integrated. Yeah, Stockholm does not, in fact, have 100% control right now.
well, that's the most control that you could have. Where how's the actual control?
0. Because it's all conquered now.
Yeah, I figured. Fiefdom. Well, I guess you got a new Christian king now.
It's a new Christian king that's ruling a non-Christian kingdom.
Well, you got rid of Magnusson, or Magnus.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to keep the dynasty though.
Bialdo.
Instead, I've got the suitor Vatten. And there's a lot of them too, so they're probably going to stick around.
Yeah, can they become Norse in any way?
I don't even know
I
if there's a
don't.
way I could do that. So
Also,
can-
Denmark annexed Scotland. Scania.
They did.
No more Scania. Rip Scania. All my homies live in Scania.
Huh, I thought that Upland and such would hate me a lot more than they do, apparently.
Fiefdoms usually don't hate you unless you do something to them. They're like perfect to they're perfect to actually have as vassals. They're probably that's one of the reasons why you want to play as a monarchy.
I might just end up giving it all mostly to fiefdoms because vassals are, as you said, yeah, vassals become upset a lot easier. That's 3 fiefdoms already. I mean, I've got Scotland. I've got multiple vassals already anyway, so it's not that out of left field to make this place mostly into fiefdoms. Took Dalarna even. Forgot I took that. All fiefdoms. Always has been. Sheesh. What a thing. Send the dudes home. Jeez. Lost a core of Idra. Oh, because I gave... Yeah, okay. It's an area that's in Dalarna that I started owning. god, it's all Mandinka too. There's a lot of places that I've got that are cores that
Wait,
realistically wouldn't
the
be.
Swedish. There's a couple Swedish. There's a Swedish majority area.
Oh yeah. Hamar became Swedish majority because they just sent a ton of slaves there. Oh
Yeah,
no, I didn't
that
take
makes
any
me
prestige.
curious.
Oh, so I can't accept the Swedes.
If you look into settings, you actually should be able to make every single name localized to whatever the majority culture or language is in that region.
Well, usually they defaults to changing it based on the country, but yeah. I missed.
Be interesting to see how Norway would look.
You'd miss a province.
I mean, you could probably keep that one as a little gift to yourself.
Nope. I could make it into vassal just to be cheeky, but no. I'm gonna turn it into a fiefdom. And so this is the really funny thing. What I'm gonna do next Parliament. Johan the False. So what I'm gonna do next Parliament, and I hope I can get a Parliament before Johan dies, because I want to then change my laws again, because I don't have the union anymore. It just didn't work out. So what I want to do is next Parliament, 4 years ago. Yeah, it's soon. So I want to change my law again to be instead same religion. So that will mean that my heir will be forced to be it will be forced to be a Norse character, which means it will probably grab the Bealbos again.
Imagine you actually managed to get the fucking personal union again.
Nah, cause it would instead be like his kid or his grandson or something. Yeah, I'm
Be the
gonna
same
want
thing
to
all over
soon try and turn Moss into the glorious town of Moss. I think.
I never really bothered with converting things to towns, honestly.
Well, I don't have many more towns around here. Like I could, for example, build up Stavanger, this town, but it's too far away for me to get proximity to, so I can never get really good control there. So I kind of want to build up my urban stuff nearby, and preferably on the coast too. Because like Hamar here it's great and all, you know, lots of Swedes, very funny.
Yeah, it's also Swedish.
But I just can't develop it as good, and it won't give me as many sailors as if I like turned Moss here, which is a shitty wild game place, into a town, and then started building up naval buildings there. But to get prestige, I'm gonna do claims on province, claims on province against Ross, and I'm gonna use this to get me some prestige. Just raise a couple.
You might actually be able to make Scotland happy with you. To be able to actually have them be loyal.
No. Nope.
So you're just gonna turn them into vassal or something?
They are a vassal. Oh, Ross. No,
Yeah.
I don't think that I don't think I do that, at least. That's not as many levies as I thought it would give me, but I don't need a lot.
How much do they have?
140, I think.
Okay.
237. But I have.
You don't even need to try.
My army's mostly professionals. I say that as my army's mostly professional troops. I say that in reference to the army of 300 guys.
Okay, this is like a different server, but some motherfucker just asked how to get venison.
You kill a deer and butcher it.
Yes.
That's
I thought people knew it. I thought people knew what venison was. Like,
Guess not.
okay, what you need to do for Tiangol is that you make them. You need. What the fuck?
Stavanger is almost majority Swedish, and as a result, I can't convert the religion from Catholicism. This is why I need to change that law. I need to change that law so these slaves can start assimilating into the country and shit. There's gonna be too many of them. 8% of my country is Swedes because of the slaves.
I think the play, at least for is like a temporary fix, is to accept them.
Oh!
Oh,
Ross has a navy, and the navy's levies, but they're Celts, so they have unique levies that actually can fight.
wait, will Orkney save you?
They can.
Well, they're right there.
With 30 fucking footmen. What?
Oh, I thought those were ships. Oh no.
Yeah, I retreated
Well, you're on
quickly
there
onto
anyways.
land,
Yeah, Scotland might actually help you. Yeah, you're kind of demolishing them because of your professional troops. I guess it's time to speed 5 and watch. Key.
More spinners.
It's weird how there's just so many, like there's big provinces, there's just little tiny ones.
Yeah.
If you scroll, you see your fiefdoms there, very different in size.
That's something that Mags and I have talked about a lot. The idea of like how you like standardizing the size of stuff should be. Don't build a slave. I'm not building a slave market. I'm not building a slave market. Don't worry. I'm just building a market village. Just building market.
I mean, what's so
village.
wrong with participating in the free market?
See, I'm participating in the free in the free labor market, but as a purchaser. I'm not trying to sell. I'm just acquiring labor from overseas.
Look at the
investors.
north of those. Do you think it might actually be worth it making a northern market if you actually care about what's up there? If you actually care about that. That's the big caveat. I don't think there's anything worth it up there. At least not right now. Yeah,
There's some
iron,
iron.
stone, not horrible.
I could see if there's a decent harbor somewhere in here.
Yeah,
like it could,
literally.
the Uiborg, the Uiborg market long term. I could see being something where it's like the inner sea, and then
Hammerfest?
Kola gets a market for up here, for example.
Yeah.
Hammerfest.
Hammerfest.
Hammerfest. I would prefer Kola, but Kola I can't colonize because Novgorod has claims to that.
Make Novgorod pay and get a bunch of Russian slaves that are Orthodox.
Hell yeah.
Just for the Kola Peninsula.
Oh, there's only 200 tribes left. Yeah. I'll give them expanded registry to try and stop them from being converted as much, but I think I'm just gonna lose them. I'm gonna lose the tribes. Alright, but now it's time to build up a proper civilized royal court. And then we'll get the garden for diplomats and prestige. My brother! Brother! No, brother! Parliament time. This is my hour. I must sponsor the noble arts.
Brought to you by today's video sponsor, Norway. One time another YouTuber did a troll where he was saying, oh yeah, for the next 15 minutes is going to be nothing but ad reads. You got BetterHelp, you got established titles, you got scam.com, you got
I can't change.
crypto.com.
I can't change my air religion law.
Don't actually go to crypto.com. That's probably an actual website. I really wouldn't recommend going on it.
I can't change my air religion law. None of them are here. There's no options.
Well, you can change another law. Can you change your
I don't
slave law
want to
at
change
all?
another law. And no, I can't change the slave law because I can't change the slave law because of the air
Can you
law.
assassinate your own leader?
No!
Can you assassinate?
No!
Okay. Okay. You could kill Denmark. Make things feel better.
I assume, John, that the reason I can't change the law is because I currently have a Catholic on my throne. So the idea is that you can't have you can't change the law because that would disqualify him. But I can't change his religion. There is no way for me to get Johann the False or any of his fucking nephews to start.
Watch out. Joe Chid rival warlord alert.
There's no way that I can get...
Oh no! Oh, the Ottoman borders. Oh.
I don't give a shit about the Ottoman borders, my dude.
Okay. Oh no, I just looked at them and they're horrible, so I kinda...
I have this idiot Catholic guy as my heir, and I can't change anyone's religion. I should restart? Am I what? No. I quit campaigns all the time. I want to actually, like, get someplace in a game.
Think about the sunk cost fallacy.
If I was gonna stop this game, then I would, like, I would play a different country. I wouldn't. I would feel shitty restarting this game. As much as I like Norway, though, I don't know. But this does suck. This situation does suck a lot, and I would, in retrospect, do it differently. Where I would make sure to, first of all, allow slaves or enforce slaves to convert their religion so that those motherfuckers don't end up becoming 50% of my population. What is it now? It's 15%. 15% of my population.
Holy shit.
Like, I ate some plantation colony. I gotta actually have loyal pops, like actual citizens and shit. But I am seriously considering playing someone else as a result of this, as depressing as that is.
The problem is that this guy just has way too many people, like way too many heirs, and those are going to be Catholic, and likely those heirs, the heirs of the heirs, are likely going to be Catholic, and
Yeah, that's
like
just... Yeah.
any chance you could get like a Norse regent.
Why not retry this playthrough? I'm getting the distinct impression that you really like the idea of this playthrough, and as a result, want me to play it again. As opposed to the alternative, where I play a different country, because you want to see me do this one and succeed.
It's doable, but
Well, the other thing is, I guess, now I'm trying to justify restarting now. If I restarted, it would fix some of the bullshit with things like the borders. But the Ottomans had most of these borders already, because they had most of these borders already.
No, the Bulgaria thing was entirely dispatched, like the current one that's going on. If you look at what the hell's going on with Bulgaria,
What?
that
What's going on
happened
with them?
dispatched. They're entirely surrounding their coast, nothing else. They're not going inland at all.
I don't mind
horrible.
that. I don't mind that. But I do mind, like, I do not mind the Ottomans being like, yeah, we're going to conquer the coastline and that sort of thing. The fact that they just went around and grabbed a lot of pockmarks of the Byzantines, that's because of the old patch. The same with the fact that Hungary has a bunch of random tiles in Lithuania.
I don't know. EU4 is just has a no, they're not EU4. This is not EU4. This is EU5. EU5, I should say, has a big problem with this stable patch is outdated. Doesn't I mean you're still kind of on the no one ever does anything patch, and I think on the
No,
more recent
not
ones,
anymore.
thing well
No, people
the
do stuff a lot now.
the stable one.
I'm not on the
Well, on the
stable
new one.
patch. I'm on the, yeah, I'm playing on the beta, and that's what caused the jank stuff, because there was a day where the AI was doing some insane stuff where they would just take random locations just because they could.
Yeah, like uh,
Like there's this fiefdom, the fucking Yawar here. It's like there's a fiefdom of in the Kingdom of Bohemia, and or in the Kingdom of Poland, because Poland just decided to take this, even though it's not next to them anyway. Please
the
retry
whole
this one. I
entire
want to see it
HRA.
succeed. Because it's not that the playthrough isn't succeeding. It's just that I'm frustrated with the current state of it, and the fact that I can't change the
I don't know. I'd give it some time. I'd see how you'd feel. Like, if you still feel gross about restarting after a few days or something. All I really know is that you can't really get the slave thing to work right now unless you accept Swedish, like Scots or something, and then you manage to try and fix things from there.
because yeah, I could fix some of the slaves. Where like if I accepted Swedish culture, I could accept. Same with Mandinka, I can accept those. But that's the only ratchet way I could get around it, where I would accept their culture, and then that would de-slave them. But
Yeah. I mean, it's
you
not a
don't like the
permanent
border
solution
guard?
because, yeah, the HRE and the Byzantine lands are pretty bad. No, I can't say if I blame you for not wanting to do this one again right away, but I think the more you know, the better when it comes to this stuff. It's not like knowing this is ever going to hurt you in game.
I
It's
think
generally my attitude.
I think I can commit to restarting it, but the question is whether and I want to do it now because I'm having fun playing. That doesn't mean you need to still be here, Rye. You can go if you got your
Yeah.
fix. You want to play Delta, and you can go do what you want to do. But I wanna do this, but I just don't know whether I want to. I think I should make a new stream. It just feels right that I should make a new stream
Yeah.
to start it again.
Well. Yeah. Yeah, it's not super late. I'm just kind of slow today, so.
Last I checked, that's not a crime.
Yeah. Well, it's been a good time, but I guess I will be leaving for the beginning of the next beautiful stream where you enslave more people again.
Of course. But what else? What else? Bye for now then. Yeah.
Bye.
Cool. Right. And I will end the stream here and put up another one in a second. Just gonna have looks like I have a conversation to have. And then I will get back to this. Bye bye.